Finally, man. Finally. So much to just talk about and so much to just ah discuss, man. Manchester United, another major game, another massive game for us. Let's hope we can win this. I think our previous game was really amazing, man. I won't even lie. Against West Ham, you saw something from the midfield. You saw a lot from guys like Kobbie Mainoo, even Ogarte, even Lenny Yoro out defense as well. But I know a lot of people are talking about this Benjamin Sesko to Manchester United, bro. That's pretty much the main topic right now. Benjamin Sesko to Man United. Oh, oh my God, man. It came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere because at first it was Fabrizio Romano, right? At first it was Fabrizio Romano giving an update that hey, in the previous few days, Vivel has gone to Germany to genuinely discuss this deal. Apparently it was Wilcox and Vivel, but now there's more to this story, bro. There's more to this story, and it's just heating up. It is just heating up. So, yo, out of nowhere, Benjamin Sesko is our main guy. We thought Ollie Watkins was gonna be the number one guy, but yo, a lot has happened in the past 24 hours with Manchester United. A lot has happened, and we'll also just hear a bit about what Fabrizio Romano has to say. So, yo, so much has genuinely happened. I'm completely surprised, and a lot of people will have the reservations for Sesko, but I think he's a good player, man. He's a good player. And some people saying he won't have hold up play, this and that, but he does. He does. That's why Mikel Arteta and Arsenal were genuinely chasing this guy. The hold up play is insane, right? He has hold up play. The type of hold up play Kai Havertz has. He's like a striker version of Kai Havertz. So, hey, let's just get into this, man, because Man United, bro, I thought we weren't doing anything with the striker situation, and now we're about to get this deal over the line. It's crazy.
The strikers, I'm getting many questions from many of you. But I think it's important to clarify some things, guys, on the strikers market, because you can find many information on goalkeepers, and not only here on the channel, on the previous video, but also on strikers. On Sesko, I think I did 50 videos in the recent days to explain to you every update all about the situation. Well, what I can tell you more on the Benjamin Sesko situation, guys, is that, just to be clear, many questions on the player deciding. The player will take some days to decide. Sesko is not deciding today. I think Sesko is not deciding tomorrow, Thursday, so probably will take some more days to meet with his family, to meet with his agent, to meet with people close to him, and make the best decision possible for his future.
So it's gonna take some time until we genuinely get this over the line. Some people are speculating that it might take 2 weeks for Man United to get a striker in, but some people, major sources, are speculating that he might be there before the Arsenal game. So I don't expect him to start, even if he comes during the before the Arsenal game. I don't expect somebody like Sesko to start because we know Ruben Amorim. He wants you to know the system, this and that. But yo,
so this is the situation of Sesko. Decide about what? Newcastle, I keep telling you since last week. Now Newcastle, Sesko is everywhere, but I keep telling you since last week that Newcastle are prepared to pay what it takes to Red Bull Leipzig and to Benjamin Sesko. Contract terms, salary, commission, transfer fee, whatever. Newcastle are ready to go for Benjamin Sesko any moment. This depends on the player, what the player wants to do. On the other side, Manchester United. Manchester United are in contact with Benjamin Sesko's camp since the end of last week, and Manchester United are in contact also with Red Bull Leipzig. So, Man United spoke to both of them. Christopher Vivel, remember what I told you guys in a video here yesterday. Now, this story is everywhere, but yesterday here on the channel I was telling you, Christopher Vivel is the name to remember. Christopher Vivel is a director of Manchester United who used to work at Red Bull Group.
And he's the guy genuinely driving this deal. Vivel. Vivel is the guy genuinely driving this deal. Apparently, him and Wilcox had a conversation, and now Wilcox is sold. And we know Wilcox, bro. He doesn't really get players that lack technical ability. He genuinely doesn't get players that lack technical ability. A lot of people think that Sesko is another Hoyland where he doesn't have hold up play. His first touch isn't right, but he has all that, bro. He genuinely does have all that, because for RB Leipzig, there was a period where he was playing as a winger. As a winger, you could see he was genuinely linking up extremely well. So this guy, bro, I think he can develop into an unbelievable player. I won't even lie.
Then he went to Chelsea for some time and then to Manchester United. Christopher Viola has very good relationship with Red Bull Group and knows Sesko very well. So what happened is that Christopher Vivell is working actively, helping with this deal. Man United are in contact with Leipzig. What I can add to you to this story, in contact with Leipzig and in contact with the player camp, is that Manchester United are also showing Leipzig the opportunity to maybe include a player into the deal for Benjamin Sesko. Then we have to see if these players eventually could be open to go to Leipzig because they don't play European football for the first time in many years. So I don't think it's going to be easy to include a player in this deal. But it is showing how Manchester United are really...
Yo. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Sesko he is good, bro. He is good. And he might genuinely just improve. And we've heard here from Fabrizio Romano, we're about to include a player. A lot of speculation is that that player is going to be Rasmus Højlund. So it might be Rasmus Højlund plus some money. And I think that's a good deal, bro. I think that is a good deal for Benjamin Sesko. Rasmus plus some money. You're doing something, bro. We are doing something because hey, you get rid of a player that's not really performing at the highest level, and then you get an upgrade. I think everybody can agree that Sesko is a massive upgrade on Erasmus because technically he's way better. Hold up play, he's way better, and it's crazy, bro. It is crazy, but Fabrizio,
trying to do business for Benjamin Sesko. So what happened in terms of strikers is that Manchester United last week spoke to Aston Villa for Dibu Martinez, and Aston Villa said, forget about loan, permanent, 35, 40 millions or nothing. And then spoke about Ollie Watkins, but the answer from Monchi and Damien Vidagani at Aston Villa was quite clear. They told Manchester United that they don't want to sell the player. So Watkins remains one of the players in Manchester United thoughts, but Aston Villa don't want to sell the player. So it's going to be a very difficult one. For Benjamin Sesko is different, because Sesko can leave, and Manchester United are trying to understand how they can really make the deal happen. So, while Newcastle are ready to go and close the deal any moment if the player calls and says, okay, I'm coming, at the same time, Manchester United are trying to find a solution. And Manchester United are working on it. They spoke to Red Bull Leipzig already 2 days ago. Christopher Vivell, as I told you yesterday, is working on this story.
Yeah, bro, his hold up is incredible. And a lot of people think this guy doesn't have hold up play. His hold up is incredible. Shot power is also incredible, but he also has that ability to develop as well. It looks like, based on what Fabrizio is saying, we went for Watkins, and then we saw that, okay, Watkins isn't realistic because these guys don't want to sell, and now Vivell is just driving that Sesko deal. And with Vivell, bro, Vivell and Jason Wilcox, they won't chase a player that lacks technical ability, because we know, hey, Højlund, he came before Jason Wilcox. He came before Vivell, right? Obviously, some fans will say, look at Rasmus Højlund. He doesn't really have hold-up play. He doesn't really link the ball extremely well. Sometimes his first touch isn't the best, but that signing wasn't really under Vivell. That signing wasn't really when Jason Wilcox was in full control, right? So these two, we can see the types of players Jason Wilcox is really approving. For Jason Wilcox to approve a player, they gotta be technical on the ball, bro. So a lot of people saying, hey, Sesko isn't technical. He is. He genuinely is, bro. Like, first touch, link up plays there, and you can just see why Arsenal genuinely wanted this guy. Mikel Arteta, he wouldn't chase a guy like this if he couldn't link up. We know how Arsenal play, bro. Mikel Arteta is he's obsessed with that type of striker that can link up and play well with other players, right? Kai Havertz type of striker. So that's genuinely Sesko. Sesko can genuinely link up, bro. So a lot of misleading thoughts on how Sesko is as a player, bro. Yeah, you're saying, yeah, and you're right, bro. Watkins isn't as clinical as a Sesko. A lot of people are saying, no, Watkins got more goals, but there's a stat. I'll put the picture up. There's a stat of the conversion rate, both players' conversion rate. It looks like Sesko has a higher conversion rate than Ollie Watkins. So another stat where, okay, yeah, Sesko has above Ollie Watkins. Hold up play, I think he's better than Ollie Watkins, and conversion rate based on the stats, bro. Based on what we can see as the stats, conversion rate based on okay, the number of chances you have, how many times do you score? So conversion rate looks like Sesko is above Ollie Watkins in conversion rate. I'll put that picture up just now, man.
But also the opportunity to include some players. For example, one of the names, dream targets for Red Bull Leipzig could be Rasmus Højlund. But let me say that at the moment, from player side, I always told you the player would love to stay at Manchester United. The player is not entertaining any negotiation with other clubs at this stage. So the situation is quiet. But this is showing how Man United and Leipzig are talking about eventual solutions for the Benjamin Sesko deal. For Ollie Watkins, remains an appreciated, very appreciated solution, but Aston Villa don't want to sell the player. Aston Villa closed their doors last week. So that's the situation for Man United striker as of today. Then we have to see what Sesko decides to do, and it's not going to be today. And from what I heard, it's not going to be also tomorrow. It's going to take some days before Sesko says, okay, this is the project I want, I've decided. Not too many days, I don't expect a very long saga. But in the next days, Benjamin Sesko will meet this family with his agent, consider all the elements of this project, and then decide. With Manchester United really trying, and with Newcastle ready. The strikers, I'm getting many questions from many of you.
So it's there, bro. It's there, bro. This Benjamin Sesko deal is there. Obviously, hearing from Fabrizio, it won't be done quickly. Maybe in 2 weeks, but it looks like he's our main guy now. It looks like he's our main guy, and that stat, I will put it up there. It just shows that Sesko has a higher conversion rate. A lot of people are saying no, but he only scored this amount of goals. But majority of the season, the guy was like playing on the wing, and you could see his link up on the wing. Even as a striker, he has link up play. So I think people shouldn't be too worried about Sesko and link up play, things like that, because the guy, he's gonna shock a lot of people, man. I genuinely do believe that. Let me put this on the screen of Benjamin Sesko, the conversion rate, and just comparing the two players, man. Ollie Watkins, Benjamin Sesko, just comparing the two players. Of course, it's hard to genuinely compare both of them because one plays in the Bundesliga, the other one doesn't. But it's crazy, man. And this is the thing, bro. This is the comparison. Yeah, and Ralph Ragnick, he doesn't really speak about players like that. Ralph Ragnick is another example, bro. Ralph Ragnick, he doesn't praise players without technical ability that can hold up the play. So the the mindset of Sesko is another Hoyland, that's far from true, bro. That's far from true because Sesko, he has some hold up play, and these are the stats, bro. These are the stats between the two players. So looks like in 64 matches, but there's the conversion rate, bro. Conversion rate 18% for Ollie Watkins, 23% for Benjamin Sesko, bro. Benjamin Sesko, so looks like Benjamin Sesko has a higher conversion. Of course, it's two different leagues, but it just shows you an aspect of both players. Of course, with goals, looks like Ollie Watkins has more games as well, but Benjamin Sesko was on the wing. So let's just see, bro. I think he's a good signing for the long term. He's young. He's not as bad as Rasmus, bro. And I think overall play, he's better than Ollie Watkins. Overall play, hold up play, just some games he'll be nutmegging people. He has link up play. So Benjamin Sesko, I think he can develop into an all-round type of striker, bro. That's why I
The
genuinely think
strikers,
that's why
I'm
Man
getting
United
many questions
are
from many of you.
chasing this
But
guy.
I think it's
bro.
important to clarify.
I think that's why we're genuinely chasing this guy. Ralph Ragnick spoke about this man like he's gonna be the next big thing, like he's gonna be the face of strikers. So you gotta take a risk like this, bro. You gotta take a risk like this because somebody like Benjamin Sesko, talents like this, they don't genuinely become available for life, bro. They don't genuinely become available for life because you don't want a situation where he goes to Newcastle and then in a few years, Man United, you're begging to sign him for over 100 million, right? when he does well, because that's the same situation as Isaac, right? Isaac, he wasn't really putting up unbelievable numbers in La Liga, bro. La Liga, sometimes he was getting below 15 goals, below 10 goals, and now look at him, bro. He's going for what, 150 to Liverpool, about to go for over 100 million to Liverpool. So Isaac should be the perfect example for Man United, about, yo, look at a young player with talent, with skills. He has hold up play. He has the ability to link up. So, yo, we have to take an opportunity on this, right? Missing out on this guy, and then he bangs in 2 seasons. He's over 100 million. You don't want to take a risk like that. At least right now, it's a low risk. You're paying not too much, bro, because the wages, the salary they want, sorry, the fee they want, it's not too much, bro. You're saying, yeah, and Mbuemo is gonna help him with goals as well. Mbuemo, Cunha, I think the three of them can link up extremely well, right? With Sesko, I know a lot of people are comparing him to Hoyland, but he's far from Hoyland, bro, because his first touch, link up play, way better. And I think it's way better than Ollie Watkins as well, right? Technically, I think he is way better than Ollie Watkins. You can hear how somebody like Ralph Ragnick is speaking about him, somebody like a Vivel, even Jason Wilcox. Jason Wilcox doesn't chase players without link up play, without technical ability, bro. He doesn't. He does. We know how Jason Wilcox is. So apparently, RB Leipzig are asking for like 65 64, 65 million pound guaranteed plus add-ons. I think that might be like in installments, right? We might do that deal in like installments, things like that. But this deal, bro, we are moving. We are genuinely moving with this deal. And we just want a situation where at least you just form the midfield extremely well. You're saying, is Douglas Luiz old? I think Douglas Luiz is still young, bro. Let me Google his age, bro. Because Douglas Luiz, I think he's still young. How old is he? Douglas Luiz, man. Think he's still young. He's still young. What? 27. So he turned 27 this year. Douglas Luiz, he still has like, as a midfielder, 27 is young, bro. 27 it's like your prime. So as a midfielder, I don't really consider Douglas Luiz old. He's like 27, so, and he turned 27 this year. So if you do get him on like a cheap deal, it'll be like next year he'll be 28. So 28, he might be in his prime then. Probably he's gonna give you like 4 good seasons. And Douglas Luiz, he's played in the Premier League, but I think most fans just want Baleba, right? Baleba should be the guy, but he will be expensive, bro. He will be expensive. So Douglas Luiz, he's not that old. He's not that old. I know some people think he's almost like 30. He's almost like 31, 32, but yeah, Douglas Luiz is not that old, but I agree with like a lot of people. Hey, if you go for somebody, just make it Baleba, man, because he's already doing it in the Premier League right now, and you can see the talent, bro. I think he would be revolutionary if you can get both Baleba, Edison. You've won. But let's see what happens with the transfer window, because right now it looks like we might just cover this striker situation, cover Benjamin Sesko when people like Fabrizio, David Ornstein come out saying, hey, this is the number one target. They're trying to get this done. It looks like Sesko is gonna be that guy that comes in. And then after that, we might just go for a midfielder, maybe a Douglas. We've been hearing a lot of noise of Douglas Luiz, Edison. Not too much about Baleba, bro. Not too much about Baleba. With Baleba, the noise hasn't been as much as a Douglas Luiz or an Edison, because even Edison, we heard they had some type of meeting for Edison, whether to go in for him, the price tag, things like that, bro. Yeah, this is the same guy from Juventus, bro. He was at Aston Villa, so yeah, this is the same guy. He was like at Aston Villa. Aston Villa, he did well. And if you remember that game, Liverpool versus Villa, that was the season where he's the guy that helped them get Champions League football, right? So Douglas Luiz, that was the season where he was unbelievable, helped Aston Villa get Champions League football. In big games, he was turning up. So he went to Juventus. It genuinely didn't work out. And now looks like, and at Juventus, it was more like injuries, bro. Injuries. That's why some people are questioning, okay, has Douglas Luiz become an injury-prone player? Right? That's why some people are saying, okay, it's safer to just go for Baleba because you don't want to take a risk on Douglas Luiz, and then he's just another injury-prone player because right now at Juventus, the injuries have really destroyed him, bro. The injuries have really destroyed him. And apparently we don't really need to sell players to get the striker. Apparently we don't really need that. That came from David Ornstein. So David Ornstein came out saying apparently we don't really need to sell players. Even Simon Stone said the same thing. So these major journalists linked to the club are saying no, we don't really need to sell players to fund the Sesko deal. I I think they have enough money, bro. We heard Sir Jim as well. A quote from Omar Barada Sir Jim a few months ago saying, "Yo, whether we sell Bruno or not, we still have money. We still have money." So that quote came out when we were hearing those rumors of, oh, Man United need to sell Bruno Fernandes to sign players, and then somebody at the club came out with an update saying, hey, well, whether we sell Bruno or not, we'll still sign players. And we can see that that was true because we paid what 70 M's for Mbeumo while going for Benjamin Sesko. And with Benjamin Sesko, it's a realistic sources. These are realistic sources. Ornstein, right? Fabrizio Romano, bro. These guys don't lie. They have no incentive to genuinely lie to the people that, oh, Man United are gonna make an official bid for this guy. So I don't think we don't need to sell. We don't need to sell to buy any of these players, bro. And genuinely, as fans, we just want a situation where these guys are just they come in, settle in extremely well, and just perform. Because as fans, we've been for such a long time where we're just struggling as a team, struggling as a club. We don't really know what's going on. At least now you're building a proper foundation. I know some people are not in favor of Benjamin Sesko. They wanted Ollie Watkins, but it's just a situation where you just have to look at it as a massive opportunity, bro. Because this guy Benjamin Sesko, in a few years, he might be the next Lewandowski, right? That's how people are talking about him. He might be the next Lewandowski in his prime because you can see the physicality of him. He's not too. He's extremely tall. I know physicality can still improve, but he won't get bullied in the Premier League, bro. He won't get bullied. And when you see this guy in moments, in like especially when he was like playing in the wing, right? So some other game of Leipzig versus Leverkusen. I think there he was like drifting onto the wing a bit. So Benjamin Sesko, I was only watching that game because Xabi Alonso was going to Real Madrid, so I wanted to see a bit more of Xabi Alonso. How does this guy play? How what's his system? And Benjamin Sesko, he was okay, bro, holding it up, nutmegging some people, bro, and you won't see things like that from somebody like Erasmus Hoyland. Oh, nutmegging, link up play, and yo, it's crazy. You're saying Luis will be the guy. Let's see. I think Luis might be the guy, bro, because we know they might just bring in Wilfred Ndidi and another midfielder because Wilfred Ndidi apparently he'll be like 5 million, so they might just pay him as a squad option to come in as a squad option. So Wilfred Ndidi might be on the bench as a squad option, and then they bring in another midfielder, but that will cause so much disorganization because it might just mean Kobbie Mainoo. What genuinely happens with Kobbie Mainoo when we do bring in a midfielder, right? But you want competition like this. The better the team, the the better the performances, right? The better the players, the better the performances. That's the idealistic thing for Manchester United to genuinely do. Okay, bring in as many good players as you can. Okay, another midfielder. If it is Douglas Luiz, let's hope he stays fit. That's the only worry with Douglas Luiz, bro, because him with Juve, the injuries, bro. Because I remember when he joined Juve, there was like a period where he was injured for like 3 or 2 months or something like that. So the injuries have been doing him over, bro. The injuries have been doing it over. Yeah, we can sell Rasmus, bro. We can sell Rasmus. I don't think Cheetah Obi. What happens with Cheetah Obi? Because Joshua Zerski is still here, bro. So if we sell, let's just give a scenario. Sesko comes in, we sell Rasmus. What happens to Cheeto Obi? Because Joshua Zerski is still here. So Cheeto Obi will still be like third choice because I don't see them bringing in Sesko and then making him a bench player. So Cheeto Obi, the best thing for him is just go out on loan, bro. Like go out on loan, maybe La Liga, Bundesliga, and just develop your game. The thing Cheeto Obi needs is just experience, bro. You don't wanna waste these years just being on the bench, playing one game a month. At least if he's playing week in, week out, maybe championship, Bundesliga, La Liga. Cheeto Obi is gonna develop extremely well, bro. He's gonna develop extremely well. You're saying no, man. Ndidi is not set up to our standards. As a backup, bro, as a backup, I think Ndidi will be cool, bro. He'll become comfortable as a backup, bro, as a backup, and just as an extra body because he won't be expensive. He won't genuinely be expensive, bro. You're saying the problem we have now is the formation we play. The manager is not gonna change the formation, bro. And with Kobbie Mainoo, I understand what some people are saying. Yo, with Kobbie Mainoo, what's his best position? We saw glimpses of him shining, right? In the West Ham game, I think that was glimpses of him and Ugarte, what they can do together when they just keep it simple, bro. Because Ugarte, he was keeping it simple. When the ball, pass it to Mainoo, Mainoo, drive it forward, and they were pressing extremely well together. So they were doing the basics extremely well. So let's see how they can build on that foundation. Yes, and just hope we get the same situation as Barcelona. Money was. Let's see, bro. Let's see. Let's see. Because Sir Jim, uh, I think Sir Jim is hiding a lot with our financial situation. I think we do have money, but he doesn't want to put it out there and say, yo, we have all this money. Yeah, let's hope Rasmus does score today, bro. Let's hope Rasmus does score today. You're saying again, Joshua is gonna play as a 10, not a 9. Even playing as a 10, bro, he'll still be on the bench because now you have two number 10s, Cunha and Mbuemo. That means I don't see the manager dropping any of these two. So with Zerski, he might just be a bench option. And last season we saw what Ruben Amorim was doing. He wasn't really playing Joshua Zerski in a lot of games, and now that the manager has more options in the number 10 role, do I see Zersky getting a lot of game time? Maybe in like the cup games, bro. Maybe in the cup games because even last season we saw how many games Ruben Amorim was playing Joshua Zersky. It wasn't a lot, bro. It wasn't genuine a lot. So at least we're forming a foundation. That's what I'm just happy about. At least we're moving in the transfer window. Get the striker done. Then you focus on a midfielder. At least somebody. I would love the perfect scenario would be a Baleba, bro, because him coming in, it really helps our team. It really takes our team forward. But you also need that type of midfielder that can also control. But I wouldn't be upset if an Edison came through, right? Baleba or Edison. The thing with Douglas Luiz is just injuries. Has he become an injury prone player? So Man United, we're doing something, bro. We are doing something. Yeah, he can be like a backup number 10, even a backup number 9, Joshua Zerski. So at least we have options now. Before, it was a situation of Man United, you're stuck with one or two players. Just when this guy gets injured, you're screwed. We remember a few seasons ago, 2 seasons ago, where Johnny Evans and Maguire were our main defenders. So you can see that slowly the team is building up. Defense was set now. It's no longer a situation of, oh, Johnny Evans and Willie Kambuala. I remember a game where we had, that was our starting center back position, bro. Johnny Evans, Willie Kambuala. So at least now you have options, bro. When this guy gets injured, you don't have to, oh no, let's play Johnny Evans and Willie Kambuala because Maguire and Martinez are injured. So now we have options in the defense as well. Let's create those options in the midfield and attack, right? Because I think a lot of people can agree that, yo, midfield wise, sorry, defense wise, our options are insane. Insane options, bro. Insane options, because when Martinez gets injured, you still have Lenny Yoro, you still have Delit, and that's the type of situation we should build in, like the midfield, bro. The midfield, I think we're building something, because Mainoo, he is talented, he can play, but we can all agree that, okay, another more midfielders need to come in, because we see some situations where our midfield is just non-existent, getting outplayed. So just build a team that can compete, bro. You're saying the problem with Joshua Zersky is that he is too slow. I think in the number 10 being too slow, it doesn't really matter, but obviously as a striker, sometimes in some situations where you're on a transition, you want your striker to have a bit of that pace, right? A bit of that pace. And sometimes, yes, with Joshua Zersky, he's not too clinical. So let's see, man. Let's see. Let's just hope, well, this foundation can take us forward, bro, because at least it's something. It's better than nothing, bro. It's better than nothing. It is better than nothing. Yes, in looking at City team, Arsenal, and others. Oh, yeah, bro. Our backup. Obviously, we can't compare ourselves to Man City. I think defensively, we might have something towards Manchester City, bro. Like defensively, our backups, probably we can talk to Man City and say, yo, our defensive backups are probably as good as Man City, but midfield attacking wise, Man City are gone, bro. They are gone. I think with Arsenal, are their midfield backups better than our midfield backups? You can still doubt now that Zubamendi's at Arsenal. Maybe they have a better foundation, but we just need to build a foundation, bro. We just need to build a foundation, bro. I think Rasmus is gonna be sold. Looks like Rasmus is gonna be part of the Sesko deal, bro. It looks like Rasmus is gonna be part of the Sesko deal. So Rasmus, it looks like he's gonna be sold. You're saying Luis is a guy. Luis, he can play, bro. No doubt about it. It's just the injuries that people are worried about. Hey, with Douglas Luis, he's unbelievable, bro. We've seen him in the Premier League. Like he was balling out. He was genuinely balling out. And he's the guy that helped Aston Villa get Champions League football, right? His performances, some of the performances he had, Douglas Luiz, that's the reason Juventus even signed him. They saw the performances this guy is having. Yo, this guy took these guys to the Champions League. They thought, because Douglas Luiz, the plan with Juventus, he was supposed to be their main guy, their main midfielder. But then beginning of the season, he got injured. And then when he got back from injury, it didn't really click. And now it's just a confusing situation for Douglas Luiz, bro. It is a confusing situation. You're saying Bruno, the leader, by example. I love seeing him. Yeah, Bruno. Some people would say, yo, we're supposed to genuinely sell Bruno. And I think that would have been helpful, because let's just say you sold Bruno for over 100 million. You could have bought Baleba and an Edison, bro. That's really transforming your midfield right now. Transforming your midfield, building a new foundation. Let's see, man. Let's see. Obviously, that foundation will come. Bruno Fernandes in the next 3 seasons, I do think, yo, he won't be here, or he'll be just a backup, a replacement. I think in 2, 3 seasons, Bruno Fernandes won't really be a major part of Manchester United, because he is aging, and obviously he's coming to that age where, okay, it might be time to move on. But right now, yo, Bruno, he can still do a job, man. I think this season he can still do a job. Let's see, man. Let's see. But Kobbie Mainoo has been talking, bro. Looks like Kobbie Mainoo has been talking, and he sounds confident, though. He does sound confident. Let me just
Hi,
play.
Kobbie. Lovely to have you. Lovely to talk to you. The pre-season tour is well underway now. How have you found it so far?
Nah, it's been good. It's very hot out here, and in New Jersey. But nah, it's been nice. Training's been good. First win against West Ham, so yeah, we're all feeling good.
The atmosphere around training has been absolutely brilliant. Just sort of the feeling around the camp is joyful at the minute. Is that fair?
Yeah, definitely. The team's definitely gelled well since we've been back, and with the new additions like Diego, Mateus, Brian, it's been really good.
I agree with you. Hey, Baleba is young, but he's already performing, bro. He's already ready performing. And with Edison, he's the guy that helped Atalanta win the Europa League. So they won the Europa League, I think, the season Rasmus Højlund left. So he has experience, Edison. He has experience, 27 with experience. He helped Atalanta at the highest level. So for me, I think Edison is the guy with the best CV, right? Edison has the best CV because his contribution to help Atalanta win that Europa League is massive, bro. It is massive. Yeah, let's see who we bring in, but Kobbie Mainoo sounds confident right now, man. Kobbie Mainoo sounds confident. He thinks this is his season, but let's see what happens with the midfield. Does Kobbie Mainoo have a massive part to play? And what genuinely goes on this season, bro? What genuinely goes on this season? Because, of course, fans, we don't really have high hopes because of last season. We finished 15th. Right now, we're just taking it game by game, sit it day by day. Let's see what goes on. But maybe we might cook, maybe we might be horrible, maybe we might be average. So we don't genuinely know what to expect from this season, bro. We don't genuinely know what to expect for this season. You're saying, but why buy a midfielder when we have a Sekou Kone? With Sekou Kone, he's not ready, bro. He's not ready. He's not ready. I understand that. Okay, Sekou Kone, he has talent, bro. No doubt about it. He has talent. And do I see a situation where the manager plays Sekou Kone next season? Because Ruben Amram he's under pressure, bro. He's under pressure. He's not gonna experiment and say, okay, let me put my faith into Sekou Kone. Let me put my faith into a Kobbie Mainoo week in, week out. He wants an experienced midfielder to come in and just do the job, bro. Come in and do the job. So Kobbie Mainoo has been speaking. Let's just hear what he has to say, man. You're saying you wonder who Dogu will destroy today. Hey, Dogu has been doing his thing, bro. Dogu has been doing his thing. I have to give him credit as well. I have to give him credit.
You obviously get to link up with them in the games. We saw how well that worked. You being able to pick pockets and move the ball forward. How are you finding that role?
Nah, it's been good. Yeah, playing in there with Manu, Bruno, or any of them, Casemiro, Toby. It's always good there. And now adding Mateus into it as well, brings something different again. And yeah, I think it worked well in the last game.
He just seems incredible when you are able to deliver the ball to his feet. He's just got so much pace and power and strength, and that must be a joy playing just behind him.
Yeah, definitely. You can stitch him up and he'll deal with it. And he loves playing like under pressure and against 1v1. So yeah, it makes it easier for me.
You've been
So Kobbie Mainoo saying, hey, it makes it easier for me the way Mateus Cunha plays. And he's probably insinuating that, hey, him and Cunha can link up extremely well. So it's just the effect of bringing in good players. Bringing in good players, they help everybody, bro. They help guys like Kobbie Mainoo. They'll help other players. So just bringing in other good players, you can see the effect, bro. Kobbie Mainoo smiling is actually improving. Is actually doing well. So, hey, Man United, just bring in as many good players as you can, bro.
doing this a while now, but I'm from Stockport and Bramall. You're not from too far away. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Two boys from Stockport and a pre-season tour in the United States.
Nah, it's been a cool journey, but yeah, now just looking towards the season, see what happens.
Look, I hope you have a great season, Kobbie. Thanks for having a chat.
Thank you.
So yeah, Kobbie Mainoo sounds confident, bro. And with United, can we get ourselves into a situation where we're at least doing something, bro? We are at least doing something because just we just wanna compete, bro. We just wanna compete. And after this Sesko deal, midfield will be important. Looks like Andre Onana is gonna stay for sure. Andre, he's staying at Man United, so it is what it is. But do we get a goalkeeper? Because Fabrizio Romano said, hey, the Donnarumma links are false. False rumors, false links. Man United are not really talking to Donnarumma's camp, right? So Fabrizio Romano shut that down. Had no talks ongoing at this stage between Manchester United and Donnarumma. Nothing is genuinely concrete. Nothing is genuinely going on. So we heard some media sources literally trying to link us. I think it's his agent. His agent wants some money for Donnarumma. And the easiest thing is, hey, let's link him to Manchester United. That's what all these guys genuinely do, right? Agents, they love doing this. Okay, we want a pay rise. We want Donnarumma to get some more money at PSG. Let's link him to Manchester United and start up a story. But Fabrizio Romano said there's nothing going on, bro. And another player we might genuinely sell. I think this might be the first official sell because Rashford, he went out on loan. It wasn't really a sell. So the main guy is probably Garnacho, bro. Garnacho, because with Sancho, Anthony, there's no action going on, bro. Sancho, same thing every week. Apparently, it's clubs from Serie A, but they're not really making a bid. So none of the guys that are interested in Sancho have officially made a bid. But with Garnacho, at least he has somebody chasing him that are willing to make a bid. Apparently, Chelsea are still pushing to sign Alejandro Garnacho. So let's see, man. Garnacho at Chelsea. If he does go to Chelsea, let's hope he doesn't do well because obviously he's playing for a rival. I don't want to see Chelsea doing extremely well. And 40 million pounds, right? 40 million pounds. That was the quoted price. Um, let's see if a deal can be struck because right now it looks like Chelsea, they're focused on Xavi Simons, but the sources are saying, yo, after Xavi, they will go for Garnacho. So it looks like Garnacho might be our first sell, and we're gonna need that type of money. The money from Garnacho, it's 100% profit. It's just positive for Manchester United, bro. It is just a positive thing where you're selling this guy and you're getting the money out of it. The money that we're gonna generate from Garnacho, 40 million pounds. That's a lot. That is a lot, man. 100% profit. So that's one thing people have to think about with Anthony. Even if you let's just give a scenario, we sell Anthony for 70 million, the profit won't be as much as selling Garnacho for 40 million because he's from the academy. It's 100% profit. So hey, I think 40 million, obviously you'd have wanted more for Garnacho, right? I think Man United, we should have sold him January when they made a 51 million pound bid or something like that. And now the price tag has gone down for Garnacho. But it looks like he might genuinely join Chelsea, and that's what he's been holding out for. But sources are saying, hey, apparently Ruben Amorim is willing to overlook what Jadon Sancho did. Apparently, if we fail to sell Jadon Sancho, Ruben Amorim is willing to integrate him into the team. So let's see what goes on, man, because I know the relationship between Sancho and the fans is not really the best. It's genuinely not really the best because we saw that situation of Sancho tweeting freedom on his social media account, and a lot of fans, especially at the stadium, will people genuinely accept Jadon Sancho back? Because let's just give a scenario. Ruben Amorim does accept Jadon Sancho, but then you're in a scenario where majority of the fans don't want to see him, bro. You're in a scenario where at the stadium, when he goes there, he'll be getting booed. So I think the best situation for Sancho is just to move on, man. Move on. Even if you go to Saudi, and for Man United, selling some of these guys to Saudi, do it, bro. If Anthony, he apparently he rejected Saudi, you force them, bro. You force them because the money you're getting from Saudi, it's unbelievable, right? Just imagine we can genuinely get a 60 million for Anthony from a Saudi team. You can't pass that by, bro. So situations like that, I think Man United, they need to play hardball and just force some of these guys out. Okay, Anthony, we get that you don't want to go to Saudi, but hey, these guys are offering us unbelievable money, right? 60 million for you, we gotta force you out. We gotta force you out. Go to Saudi right now. So I think Man United have to be a bit more ruthless. Hey, the club that wants you, Real Betis, they're not really willing to even pay 30 million. So why are we gonna lower our price tag? Saudi wanna pay 60. Let's just force him to Saudi. So with Anthony, he wants to go to Real Betis, but yo, Real Betis don't wanna put in the money, bro. Right? Saudi, I think Man United just need to be a bit more ruthless. Hey, send him to Saudi right now. Send him to Saudi right now, man. So team news about to come out as well. Obviously, Mbuemo won't really play this game. A lot of fans wanted to see him. Mbuemo won't really play this game. And let's just see what type of game it is, bro. Because, of course, we want to see goals. We want to see some patterns of play. And yeah, there it is, man. Team news officially out. Team news officially out. Team news officially out. So it's Bruno Fernandes, of course, starting. Diego Dalot. Looks like Maguire Mount starts his first preseason game. So Mount starts his first preseason game. It's Casemiro, Amad Diallo starting as well. So even in preseason, Bruno is starting all the games. Let me put this on the screen, man. So it's a competitive team, bro. And with Brighton, they're gonna put out their best team, right? This competition, the summer series, clubs are getting paid a lot, right? Clubs are getting paid a lot, so they want to win this, bro. So Brighton, they will put on an experienced team as well. But yo, our team isn't too bad. Our team isn't too bad. I think this is a competitive team. Let's hope they do excite. I know some fans won't be really happy that hey, Casemiro is starting. Looks like Kobbie Mainoo is on the bench, but it's a competitive team. Ahmad, Lenny Euro, Dogu, of course, starting again. So it's really a good team, bro. A really good team right here. So let me just read it out again. Tom Heaton, Diego Dalot, Harry Maguire, Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes. You got Rasmus Højlund. Let's hope Rasmus Højlund does get his goal today, right? Because you're about to this might be the last dance for Rasmus Højlund, right? This might be the last dance for Rasmus Højlund at Manchester United. This preseason might be your last dance. So, hey, leave on a high, man. Leave with some goals. Leave with something, bro. Hey, it might be preseason, but do something today, bro, Rasmus. So, Rasmus, Dogu, Lenny Euro. Lenny has been insane. Lenny has been genuinely performing, and the passing from deep, what a talent, bro. So Ahmed as well, Casemiro, Luke Shaw. And Luke Shaw, the only thing with Luke Shaw is, hey, prevent injuries, Luke Shaw. Prevent injuries. We don't want to see, because we know it's inevitable with Luke Shaw, right? At this point, as fans, we've accepted reality. Okay, every season, there's going to be a moment where Luke Shaw gets injured. We don't know when, but it's going to happen, bro. Unfortunately, that's been the pattern with Luke Shaw. Every season, there's a moment when he gets injured. So let's just hope we prevent some injuries in this preseason as well. I know we want to win this, but don't overcommit as well, because we don't want a situation where you go into the season and then a lot of your players are injured, bro. Right? Ahmad, don't get injured. Lenny, don't get injured. Bruno, don't get injured. Even Mount, bro. None of the players. Let's just preseason. We remember the last preseason game, the last preseason under Eric Ten Hag. Kobbie Mainoo got injured. That was massive, bro. So let's just prevent injuries in this preseason, but also entertain the fans, bro. And on the bench, of course, Chido Obi. Sekou Kone is the guy. People are asking, when will this guy play? When will this guy play? Yeah, when will this guy play, man? Sekou Kone. Yeah, bro, let's just not prevent like injuries. Injuries are things where it should be a thought of the past, bro. That should be the past, bro. Injuries, at least try and limit them. I know in football you can't really you can't really prevent injuries, but do you can apply measures to genuinely limit them, bro. You can apply measures to genuinely, okay, let me maintain the minutes of this guy to prevent injuries. And the previous after the game, they asked the Ruben Abram about like Fletcher. Obviously, a lot of people do want to see one of the Fletcher, Jack Fletcher. So he said, "Hey, we might see what happens. So we might see some academy players second half, but the first half team is really good, man. I won't even complain. Bruno, do your thing. Tom Heaton, at least Tom Heaton gets some game time. Obviously, Altai Bindia, he might be sold. So Tom Heaton, bro, this is the only game time he's gonna get. So just play him throughout the preseason, bro, because against Leeds, he was making some okay saves. I won't even lie, Tom Heaton. At least this is his time, bro. This is his time. He won't really play during the season. Let Tom Heaton play some games, man. I'm happy that Tom Heaton is starting today. At least let the guy just play. We know Tom Heaton. He's a number 3. He barely plays games. He's barely part of the team. So let's just have the mindset of winning as well, bro. Win and deliver for the people, for the fans. But yeah, United, bro, genuinely happy that we're getting that striker, bro. Sesko is coming. So Sesko is coming. And what's gonna be our starting, our best 11 for this season? Because our best front 3, it might be just Sesko, Cunha, and Mbuemo. And I see that front 3 really linking up extremely well. Just imagine Sesko, Cunha, Mbuemo. That's a scary front 3 because all of those players are good in transitions. So once you have a transition, bro, we're doing a lot of damage to teams. Genuinely, you're telling me Sesko, Cunha, Mbuemo, that is a scary front 3 for any team, right? It doesn't matter which team we're facing. If you have a transition against those 3 players, because let's just be real, Mbuemo isn't slow, Sesko isn't slow, Cunha isn't slow. So during transitions, that's a really, really dangerous team. That's a really, really dangerous front 3. Sesko, Cunha, Mbuemo, and they will be linking up extremely. So I'm I'm really in favor of what we're doing because we're building a team where, okay, sometimes you're gonna need individual brilliance, bro. Sometimes you're gonna need pace and power to get you out of a game with transition. You're saying, are we able to play sell one player? You think we keep holding on to the trash? It looks like it might just be Garnacho, bro. It might just be Garnacho, bro. Because Garnacho, he's the guy with interest. He's the guy that clubs are genuinely coming in for. Sancho, nobody really wants to bid for him. Same with Anthony. Anthony, only Saudi teams are bidding for him, but he doesn't want to go. So Garnacho might be the guy where you get some money from. But this front 3 is scary. It is scary, bro. It is scary. You're saying we pray things. With the season, bro. Let's just, all we can do is pray. All we can do is just pray. Will this season be amazing? All we can do is just hope. But we're building a foundation in the attack, bro, because on a transition, if you're telling me Sesko, Cunha, Mbuemo are hitting you on a transition, on a counter attack, any team can get destroyed, bro. I don't care who your defenders are, any team can get destroyed. Cunha, Mbuemo, Sesko hitting you on an attack, right? Any team can get destroyed. It's that simple, bro. It is that simple because all 3 of them have pace. All 3 of them are clinical, bro. It's really dangerous what we're building. It's really dangerous. You're saying, why is Mbuemo not in the game? Looks like the manager, he said something about he wants Mbuemo to genuinely just adapt. He hasn't had too many training sessions, so we will see him against Everton. But today, no real game time for Brian Mbeumo. But obviously, fans were just waiting for that Mbeumo Cunha connection. We want to see that first game of these two playing together, Mbeumo and Cunha. Let's see what they do, bro. Let's see what they do. And with Mason Mount, it is what it is. The guy is gonna be a bench player this season, and I know a lot of fans are really like Mason Mount. They'll say no, Mason Mount should be the main guy. But I think we're doing the right thing, bro. We're bringing in players that have done it in the Premier League, right, for other teams. Cunha, he's been consistent. Mbeumo, he was consistent. So we have a better foundation, and if one of them get injured, then you bring in somebody like a Mason Mount. I was hearing rumors of Mason Mount might be the number 7 shirt might be taken away from Mason Mount. So let's see what happens with that. But it is what it is. Right now, I don't think numbers have value anymore, bro. I think the player makes the number valuable. Because I don't think numbers have value anymore, bro. I don't think numbers have that much of a value anymore. So let's just hope we perform today. Let's just hope we perform today. Obviously, Cunha not really starting, and that will upset some fans, right? Obviously, preseason fans want to see Cunha, fans want to see the guy play, and he's not really starting. So let's see, man. Let's see. Probably the manager just wants to maintain his minutes, doesn't want the guy to get an injury too fast. So yeah, Cunha, another guy not really starting, but it is what it is what it is. And also Diego Leone, someone the fans really want to see start, but it is what it is. He's not really starting as well. Cheeto Obi, I think with Cheeto Obi, these are the games you play him because at least give him this opportunity so that he gets a proper loan deal, right? If he's starting in preseason, the loan deal will come, bro. At least right now, this is when you build Cheeto Obi up. Start him in games like this so that he can get a proper loan deal. A loan deal, maybe to Serie A, maybe to the Bundesliga. He can do something, bro. He can genuinely do something. And yeah, bro, kick off in a few, bro. Kick off in a few minutes. But looks like Mason Mount and Delit were talking as well, bro. Mason Mount, Delit, they were talking, they were discussing. Let's just hear a bit of what Mason Mount had.
Matthias, thanks very much for coming and having a chat with us. How's pre-season been so far for you?
Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. Trying really hard. Obviously, first 2 weeks in Manchester. It's a good way to start the preseason. I think a lot of opportunities to train. Yeah, to get into the rhythm. Now, obviously, last 2 days in the States. It's a little bit different temperature, different environment, but it's also really nice to see the facilities. The facilities are really good, and yeah, it's just really nice feeling.
Mason, how are you? All good?
Yeah, very good.
How are you enjoying America and Chicago in particular?
Yeah, it's been good so far. First time here, so yeah, we've had the opportunity to have a little look around. The training facilities are amazing, very hot, as we spoke about. But that adds to it. You're getting that kind of different kind of training. So yeah, it's been brilliant so far. The lads have been working hard.
How difficult is it to make that adaptation from the cool, rainy Manchester to 33 degrees and it's so humid in Chicago?
Yeah, obviously it's completely different, but yeah, in the end it's football. It's even in the rain or if it's hot, it's the same game. So I don't try to think too much about it. But obviously with the time difference and the heat, it's a little bit more difficult.
And that's the thing with America, bro. The heat and the time difference, bro. Because when you're going on to preseason, you have to adapt to the time difference. You have to adapt to the different temperature. So some players they'll find it hard. You can see what Delit had to say. Okay, it's a bit of an adaptation just because of the time difference. When you go there, your sleeping time changes, bro. When you're when you're meant to wake up, that's when you're sleeping. So the time difference, obviously adapting to that in preseason is gonna be a struggle for some of the players, and that's what Delit is saying. Oh, okay, the time difference as well. Hey, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, that's when I'm waking up. So he's saying, yo, the time difference it's something to adapt, bro. So we hear that, bro. You're saying Kone yeah, I agree with you. Sekou Kone should be used like in the preseason. This is the perfect time to just genuinely use Sekou Kone. He's not there, bro. He's not there. He's not starting. Looks like Cunha isn't really starting in this game, bro. Looks like Cunha isn't really starting in this game. We thought he was gonna be a part of this game, but unfortunately looks like he's not even on the bench, bro. I can't even see his name. Matthias Cunha. So looks like today he won't really have a part to play, right? Looks like I think the manager is maintaining his minutes, right? He doesn't want a situation where Cunha does get injured. Obviously, it is preseason. He played a few days ago, and preseason you don't want to play the players. When was our last preseason game? Like 3-4 days ago, 2 days ago. So he played a few days ago. So the manager's just trying to maintain some injuries. As some people say, why isn't he not dropping Bruno if he's maintaining injuries? I don't know. We'll hear what he has to say, bro. We'll hear what he has to say. Why Cunha is on the bench, and why obviously we heard why Mbuemo ain't there, but I'm also shocked that hey, Cunha is not really starting. He's not even on the bench, so he won't have part to play in this game. So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Let's just hope these players do win, because these are the same players that finished 15th. So let's just hope they win and deliver for us. Deliver for us. This midfield, we saw it against Leeds. It let us down, bro. This same midfield let us down against Leeds United. At least the midfield of Kobbie Mainoo and Ugarte, it did something against West Ham, but this midfield, it let us down against Leeds United. We were struggling. We failed to create. We failed to score. So let's hope that's not the same situation today, bro. You're saying you believe there's something happening to him, or is keeping him? Let's see. The manager will talk just now, bro. We'll play that. The manager will talk just now, explaining why this man is not really there, explaining why Delit has been left out. So Ruben Amram, he will explain all those situations, bro. He will explain all those situations. Why is Delit really not really playing, and what's genuinely going on? So let's see what Ruben Amram's explanation is, because I'm also shocked. I'm as shocked as you that Cunha is not really starting. Cunha is not really playing. And let me put it on, bro. Let me put it on. See what the manager has to say. Cause I know a lot of people, they just want to see Cunha genuinely play, bro. This is Cunha time. We just want to see our new players. We're tired of those players that let us down last season, bro. We want to build a new foundation, bring in some new life into the team. So I understand the frustration with fans, bro.
You do tweak when the opposition is something that you need to worry about. And, where do these individual players, where are they most suited to the opposition?
We saw their starting 11 play 70 minutes at MetLife back on Saturday. We're going to see similar again, just making sure that all of these players have got enough minutes in their legs.
Yeah, I said at the time I was actually quite surprised that there was that big a jump of going from half a game to sort of 65, 70 minutes. But he felt as though these players have worked hard enough to be able to do that. And I'm sure that we'll see exactly the same again this evening.
In fact, it's one of those things that we've been talking about quite a lot when we've been covering training on the tour diaries, or when we've had watch team training live on MUTV, was how carefully the load is being managed for all of them to make sure that they are at absolute peak condition come the start of the season in Arsenal.
So it looks like he's just managing the load, bro. It looks like the manager is just managing the load for Cunha, right? Obviously you don't want a situation where the Premier League starts and your main players are not really fit, right? They get injured, so he's just managing the load. Pretty much because the previous game we thought these guys were gonna play like 45 minutes, but they played a lot, bro. Almost like 70 minutes. I think Cunha was taken off on like the 70th minute or something. Same with Bruno. So I think he's just managing the load on some of these, especially a guy he genuinely needs this season. Cunha is the type of player he really needs this season. So he's just managing, okay, with Cunha, I won't really play you today. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it organized. I don't want to over risk you. I don't want an injury with you. So that's probably the mindset with Ruben, bro. That is probably the mindset. You're saying we are finished. We're losing by by 3 goals today with Casemiro in our midfield. I know it's not. It doesn't give you extreme confidence, bro. It doesn't genuinely give us extreme confidence. This midfield, we saw what it did against Leeds. Obviously, the midfield of Kobbie Mainoo, Ogate was way better. And looks like both of those players are not really starting. Looks like the double pivot will be Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, bro. So, that midfield, bro, we saw it against Leeds, bro. We saw it against Leeds. I think right now, our best midfield partnership might be Ogate and Kobbie Mainoo. We saw Bruno and Casemiro against Leeds, bro. It was horrible. It was horrible to see Leeds United. We were struggling to keep possession, struggling to just maintain everything, bro.
Mason Mount and Ahmad will play at number 10. Ahmad shifting from wing back where he played.
So Ahmad is playing as number 10, bro. Ahmad will play like as a number 10. Yeah, let's just wait for the manager to say something. I will play that when he speaks, bro. But it looks like Ahmad, bro. Ahmad in the number 10. I understand what people are feeling. Hey, Casemiro, Bruno, this midfield partnership. Oh, we saw it against Leeds. We saw it against Leeds, bro. It wasn't the best ever. And for these guys, bro, they have a good team. They have a good team. I think they have a good team. Bournemouth looks like they're going all out, bro. They're going all out. It looks like it's their main guys. So with Bournemouth, we might struggle with this midfield, bro. We might genuinely struggle. Let's hope second half Kobbie Mainoo and Ogate come on, because that first half team is gonna struggle. I see us really struggle. That first half midfield, Casemiro, Bruno, we saw it against Leeds. We really struggled, but we take it step by step, man, step by step. So Diego Dalot as well coming back into the team. Harry Maguire, obviously Delit being rested. He's not. Yeah, Delit is on the bench, but he's been rested. Looks like Cunha is being rested. A couple of guys that started the previous game have been rested today, but the main ones, Ahmad, Bruno, those are the guys that the manager plays every game, bro. Ahmad, Bruno, those guys don't really miss anything, bro. They they genuinely don't miss anything. Ahmad, Bruno, I'll be shocked this season if one of those two players miss more than 5 games. Unless they're injured this season, Bruno, Ahmad, we know they're gonna play majority of the games. But yeah, let's just hope Luke Shaw doesn't get injured. Whoever is playing today don't get injured and we win, right? Hoyland, score a goal, brother. Score a goal. You're about to leave Manchester United. Sesko is about to come. So score a goal. The perfect way to say goodbye, man. The perfect way to say goodbye. Score a goal and keep it moving, because Rasmus in the Bundesliga, I think he can do something, man. I'm not saying he's gonna be the best player in the Bundesliga, but I think that would be his level, man. That would be his level where at least they'll give you time to develop, they'll give you time to do all this. But at Man United, I don't think the fans have that patience to just see you week in, week out. Oh, it's an excuse. Week in, week out, no goals. Week in, week out, poor hold up play. Week in, week out, poor first touch. I think the fans are already frustrated right now. We're at a breaking point of, hey, We need players that have consistency. We need players that will bring us wins, bro. So I think with Hoyland, the deal would do him some good, man. It would do him some good if you do go to like, because he'll be part of the deal for Sesko, us offering Hoyland and some cash for Sesko. That's a pretty good deal. I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty good deal because with Sesko, ability wise, unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable ability wise. Let's just get into a situation where you bring this guy in early, bring him in early, and then bring in a midfielder and just build a foundation. Goalkeeper, let's see what we do. Donnarumma, it's not happening. One, the wages. Two, Fabrizio Romano came out, said, hey, nothing is genuinely going on between Man United and Donnarumma, right? He's one of the highest paid. I think he's the highest paid goalkeeper, bro. Donnarumma. So Donnarumma is probably one of the highest paid goalkeeper, over 200K a week. I don't see a situation where we signed him. And Fabrizio Romano already debunked that situation, bro. Yeah, Sesko is a bullet, bro. Sesko is a bullet, bro. Some of the goals he scores, his hold-up play is amazing. And we saw the stats earlier, bro. His conversion rate is higher than Ollie Watkins. Conversion rate higher than Ollie Watkins. And for me, I genuinely think hold-up play is better than Ollie Watkins. And just overall as a player, right? You'll see him nutmegging people, things like that, link up play. Sometimes he'll be playing on the wing. So with Sesko as well, he's versatile as well, bro. There are some games where the guy plays on the wing as well. So he's versatile, technical ability there, hold up play there, conversion rate, really good, bro. When you have like a over 20% conversion rate, it means you're a clinical striker, because obviously somebody like Erling Haaland, if we put into perspective, Erling Haaland and Sesko, what's Erling Haaland's conversion rate? Let me just Google that, man, because let me just Google that. Erling, what's his conversion rate? Let me just Google that, because we know, Erling, he scores a lot of goals, but with Haaland conversion rate, he scores a lot of goals, but let's see, because we know, Sesko is 20 something percent. So let's see his conversion rate, Erling Haaland. So it looks like they have pretty much the same conversion rate. Looks like Erling Haaland and Benjamin Sesko have pretty much the same conversion rate. So here, Google telling me his conversion rate, Erling Haaland, apparently it's 23.1. And with Benjamin Sesko, it was 21. Let me check again. Benjamin Sesko, his conversion rate. Looks like Benjamin Sesko has a higher conversion rate than Erling Haaland. So Erling, it's 23.1 and Sesko is 23.5. Obviously, it's not a lot, but you can see in the Bundesliga, these are Erling Haaland's stats in the Bundesliga, conversion rate stats in the Bundesliga. So not his conversion rate at Manchester City, because he gets so many chances, right? But in the Bundesliga, looks like Sesko has a higher conversion rate than Erling Haaland, bro. I know comparisons like that are unrealistic, but when you say conversion rate, it means, okay, based on the chances you have, how many times do you score, right? I think conversion rate is pretty much one of the best ways to judge how clinical a striker is, bro. It's one of the best ways. Okay, conversion based on how many chances you have. Okay, if you have 5 chances, how many of them do you score? So I think conversion rate, it has its values, bro. It has its values in some moments, right? With a conversion rate, it's not like XG where you don't know. XG doesn't really mean a lot. But with conversion rate, at least you get to see, okay, in these amounts of games, how many does this guy score? How many goals does this guy genuinely score, bro? Yeah, that's the situation with these games, bro. I understand your frustration, weird hours, and that's why preseason it is frustrating that it's in America, right? The rest of the world is you have to the games at weird hours, weird times, and it just shows our dedication as Man United fans, bro. We're turning up at crazy times, bro. Crazy times just to watch this team. And if these guys genuinely underperform when we're staying up like this, we're genuinely turning up like this, it'll be disappointing, man. It will be disappointing. But it just shows you the dedication of Man United fans, bro. The dedication of us as fans was staying up crazy hours just to watch our team. You gotta commend it, bro. You gotta just respect that, because even if it's preseason, we're gonna turn up, bro. Let's hope these players show us decency by at least performing, at least winning the game, bro. Don't make people come and watch you at these other crazy times and then you don't even turn up. You don't even win the game. It doesn't really make sense. So let's hope these players do turn up, bro. Let's hope these players do turn up. And the argument of like conversion rate, bro, I think it's the best way to just judge how clinical somebody is, bro. Because XG doesn't really mean a lot, but conversion rate, it shows you, okay, if this guy has 10 chances, he's gonna score like 7. If this guy has this amount of chances, he's gonna score like this. So it just shows you how clinical a guy is, right? It just shows you how clinical a guy is. With Benjamin Sesko, obviously, at the team he's at, he won't get as many opportunities as somebody like an Erling Haaland who was playing for Dortmund, a team that finishes top 2, right? Because we have to be realistic. When Erling was at Dortmund, they had Sancho, and Sancho was creating so much for Erling. So he was gonna genuinely score a lot of goals. Right now at RB Leipzig, do they create as much as teams like Bayern, teams like Dortmund? Because we saw Dortmund in the Champions League, bro. Yes, they got destroyed by Barcelona, but they reached what, the quarterfinals. So Dortmund are a better team than RB Leipzig. We have to agree on that. Bayern are a better team. Leverkusen are a better team because of what they're doing in like European competitions. They create more chances. Teams like that create more chances. So I think conversion rate, it has its uses, bro. It has its uses. But let's just hear what the manager has to say, man. So Cunha, a lot of fans will be upset that he's not really starting. At least he has rested De Ligt. I think that's a proper decision, because you don't want a situation where De Ligt, he's getting injuries, bro. You don't want that type of situation where De Ligt gets an injury, and then we know with Martinez, when he does come back, you don't know if he's gonna be fully fit for the rest of the season. That's another argument you have to have. Okay, Martinez, can he stay fit for a full season? Right? So you don't want to lose De Ligt and then put your prayers on Martinez staying fit for the full season. Lenny Yoro, let's hope he doesn't get an injury. So defensively, I think we have options, but they still a scenario where 3 of your defenders get injured. This is football. Anything can happen, bro. There's still a scenario where De Ligt gets injured, Martinez gets injured, and maybe Lenny Yoro gets injured, and then you only have Aiden Heaven and Harry Maguire. That situation is possible in football, bro. It is possible. Last season, we saw the injuries we had, bro. Week in, week out, it's like a new injury out of nowhere, right? Martinez, when he was performing, gets injured. There was a spell where De Ligt got injured for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then he recovered. But last season injuries were really screwing us over. They were really, really screwing us over. But midfield, I think that's where we need to genuinely just focus on, right? Focus on the midfield, because as United, if you're talking about a situation of Casemiro another season, right? I'm not disrespecting Casemiro. I respect what he's done in football, right? Real Madrid, he was unbelievable, won all the trophies, this and that. But as Man United, I think it's time for us to start moving on from Casemiro. That's why a midfielder, maybe like Baleba or even an Edison, even a Douglas Luiz, right? Just coming in fresh blood, somebody that will give you week in, week out performances, right? Because Casemiro, there will be some games he plays well, but at the age he's at, you have a lot of inconsistencies, bro. You will have a lot of inconsistencies. So I think midfield is a massive, massive, massive thing we need to invest in. And probably some games, if we do buy somebody like an Edison or even a Baleba, I think the best formation probably them playing next to Ogate, right? And we need somebody that can also control. The control in the midfield wasn't there when we played Casemiro and Bruno. We saw that against Leeds. Lack of control, lack of we saw in some phases of the game, Leeds are having more possession, bro. So that's another aspect where as United, bro, let's try and just improve the midfield. In midfield depth, I know we rate somebody like Sekou Kone, but is the manager gonna trust him this season? I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening because he's also thinking about his job. Ruben Amram is also, because let's just give a scenario. He starts these young players. Oh, let me start Chido Obi. Let me start Sekou Kone. And then we don't perform. He's the guy that's going to get fired, bro. He is the guy that's going to take the bullets and get fired. So with Ruben Amram, I think he's making decisions that will help him succeed in the long run, right? Obviously, that's what every manager would do. Right? The best scenario is, hey, trying young players and them succeeding, but that's extremely risky when you're in a position where you're not really winning, right? Last season, we finished 15th. So I think the manager in his mind, he's saying, I don't have time to take any risks, right? That's I'm trying to minimize the risks. That's why he's bringing in guys with experience like Mbeumo, guys with Premier League consistency like Acuna. So he, in his mind, he's saying, no, I don't really have time to take any risks, right? Last season, we finished 15th. If I have another poor season, I'm going to get fired, right? So the manager, he's thinking about his job. He doesn't have time for, oh, let me try and integrate this guy into the team. I think under Sir Alex, that system worked. It worked extremely well because the team was winning. It's easy to integrate young players in a team where players are winning, bro. Players are genuinely doing well, performing, right? You have post goals, they're performing consistent. So it's easy to actually bring in young players. Where we're at right now, it's hard. It's hard. It's extremely hard to integrate young players because we're in a position where our rivals are getting better and we don't really have a foundation of consistency, right? Let's build that foundation of consistency and then we start integrating some young players where the team is already confident, we're already winning. You don't want a situation where a young player comes in and it's all a mess, bro. It's all a mess. You're losing week in, week out. You're throwing the young players under the bus because it might be a situation we had with our other young players. Willy Kambwala is the perfect example, bro. Because Willy Kambwala, look what he's doing extremely well in La Liga, right? Willy Kambwala in La Liga, he's doing extremely well. Villarreal, I watched him against Real Madrid last season. I did a watch along. He was really performing, Willy Kambwala. But at Man United, he came into a situation where we're losing week in, week out, bro. So people thought, hey, Willy Kambwala, this guy is horrific. He's horrible, this and that. But as a young player, because I remember when Willy Kambwala came in, there was that small part where he made like one mistake that led to a goal, and then people wanted him sold. So as a young player coming into a condition like this, it's extremely risky, bro. That's why with Sekou Kone, I think we have to be careful. You don't want another Willy Kambwala situation where, okay, the young player comes into a disorganized situation, right? You're always losing, And there's no confidence, there's no consistency. Your senior players don't even know what they're doing, right? That's the worst condition to come in. You're coming into a team where your senior players don't know what they're doing, bro. They don't know what they're doing. With Sesko, it's a bit different, bro. With Sesko, I think it's a bit different because Sesko has game experience. I think that's what he has. Sesko has like some type of game experience, some type of match experience. That's one thing you can say, okay, Sesko has that. He has that in the bag, game experience, match experience. And let's just see where we go as a team, bro. Where we go, what we do as a team, because we just want to be performing. We just want to be performing, bro. As a team, just performing. Let me just play what the manager has to say as well. Ruben, come on. Ruben Amorim. So the manager, come on. Let's just hope we win today. Come on, Ruben, please. Please. Try and win today. Let me just play what the manager has to say. It's a massive game. And I know people are disappointed that a lot of the players they wanted to see are not really starting, but it is what it is. Here's Ruben, man. Here's Ruben Amram. Here's the manager talking.
Chicago, which has become to feel like home now. We've been based here for a while. What are you hoping to see out there tonight?
The same intensity from the last game improves certain things, especially with the ball. A team that is really hard to defend, with a lot of runs behind our defense. So we need to be perfect on that. It's going to be a really good test to see that in our defense, in our team. We are going to play with players in different positions. So we'll try to see different things to prepare the team for the future.
A couple in different positions. We might see Bruno in the 10 role, Ahmad in the 10 role. Could you explain what that will be?
Ahmad is going to play in the 10 role. Bruno is going to drop near Casemiro. So we are going to see different things. We all try to defend in the a little bit in the different way in the first moments. So, like I said, our goal is to prepare the first game of the season. We have to have all the players ready to play in different positions to see different things, different options.
One player that fans will have been excited to see, but isn't here, is Mateus Cunha, the new signing, who's been doing well. Is that just a case of resting him ahead of more pre-season preparations?
Yeah, of course, he's going to be ready for the next one. But today we felt that he had a little bit fatigue because of all the trainings and the game that he had. So we want to be careful. We have other options to play, and we'll be ready for the next one. So it's just to keep all of our players safe.
Great to see Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw starting as well. Their first start here. Excited to see that defensive partnership.
Is important, of course. When we see the schedule of the games, we try to put different players in different games to see. And I want to see the defense defend a lot of 1-against-1. Evan Nielsen is really fast on the runs behind. I want to train Harry Maguire in this scenario. So it's a perfect test to see different things from the last game. It's going to be good for us.
Final thing, how long will the starting 11 play? Half time or longer?
No, a little bit longer, and then during the second half, it depends of the load. It doesn't matter to tell you the truth. We want to win the game, but it will reach a point that the load is the most important thing. We need to win the first game of the league. Try to win this one, but we have a specific goal in every aspect for these games.
Okay, enjoy. See you later.
So yeah, that's Ruben Amram, man. That's Ruben. Ruben has spoken, and he's saying, nah, Matthias Cunha, I just want to rest him, right? He's been training a lot. The training has been intense. It's just a bit of fatigue, nothing really too serious. I just want to rest him for today. So Ruben Amram explaining that, and he's also explaining that, okay, I want to test some things out. Okay, Harry Maguire, I want to test him out against Bournemouth, right? Obviously, pace Players with pace, that's where he wants to test him. So he's just trying different things today. The manager trying different things, and you want to see things like that. Okay, preseason, it's a time to just experiment, do different things, try different things, and don't overcommit, because if one of these guys get injured, it's our problem. It's our problem during the season. So I agree with the manager. Okay, maintain the minutes of some of these guys. Cunha, if he did ask the manager, hey, let me sit this one out because of fatigue, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It's only preseason. Let these guys rest. I think against Everton, that's when we're gonna see Cunha and Mbeumo. You're saying I think this Amram of a guy is not serious. He's he's joking with us. Where's Cunha? He's explained it, bro. He's explained it. Hey, he doesn't want us playing because of fatigue, things like that. So let's see, man. Let's see. The next game, I expect Cunha to be there. Somebody like Mbeumo to be there, but right now it looks like he's just maintaining the minutes of these guys, bro. And you can see preseason, that's where the training is intense. It's not like our regular season where you only train maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Preseason is like you're training every day, bro. You're training every day. It's like a camp for boxing. A camp for boxing. You're training every day. So preseason, you're training every day, Sunday, Saturday. Because with a normal season, usually sometimes on the weekends, you're not really training. After the game, the next day, you're not really training. On a normal season, let's just give a scenario. We play today. It's a normal Premier League season. Tomorrow, the team won't train, right? But in preseason, you're playing today. Tomorrow, you train again. So it's way more intense. I think the preseason training is way more intense, bro, because you're training every day. It's not a situation like a normal season where you only train maybe Monday, Wednesday. Okay, after the game, the day after the game, you're not really training, right? It's more intense, the preseason training, bro. What what are we going to expect from this game? Pretty much not a lot, bro. Let's just hope these guys do deliver, man, because you can see people from all over the world. It's different times, bro. Different times. People, maybe some people are waking up early morning, maybe some people it's early night. So people are tuning in on different times. If these guys don't perform, it'll be extremely disappointing, bro. It'll be extremely disappointing. Yeah, it's a friendly, but we need a good result, man. And just based on the midfield we have, and Bournemouth are a good team. We saw it last season. These are the guys Ruben Amram really struggles to win against. So let's see if there's been any improvement. We heard what the manager had to say. Yo, he wants to test things out. He wants to see the whole overall situation, the overall scenario, how these guys cope against this Bournemouth attack, and how Ahmad just plays in that number 10 role. So we heard what he had to say. So it looks like it's going to be a Diego Dalot situation of him being a right wing back. And preseason, we haven't really seen somebody like a Mazraoui. So I don't know what's going on with Mazraoui, but yeah, that's another guy we genuinely haven't really seen a lot. But yeah, Zersky, we know Zersky is some type of knock, so I don't expect to see him anytime soon, bro. Yeah, I understand your frustration, bro. I understand your frustration. Obviously, as fans, we want to see the best team out there. We want to see the best performance out there. It is frustrating, but preseason, it's a time for this man to just experiment, right? He's trying to see what works. And that's what preseason is all about. Seeing what works, seeing what we heard what he had to say, seeing what works, and he just wants to see the best situation for us as a club, for us as Man United, man. Yeah, we stay up late and then they play however they want, bro. It's frustrating. It is frustrating. If these guys genuinely don't perform, fans are staying up late, fans are doing all this. You can see the dedication as fans we have, bro. If you don't really perform, it's just an insult to the fans, bro. If these guys don't come out here, have a good performance, win the game, it's an insult to the fans, because a lot of people are just staying up late to watch you. That's the dedication from the fans, bro. So if they don't really win this game, it's an insult to all the fans, bro, because you're saying, yo, we don't really care. Right? So let's hope these guys do perform. I think Ahmad in the number 10. Let's see what happens, bro. Rasmus, please get a goal, Rasmus. Get a goal. Because uh I'm just praying. I'm just praying these guys do deliver, man, because we know United week in, week out, especially this same team. I'm not gonna include Cunha. Cunha is a new player. I'm not blaming him for anything. Last season he wasn't there, but a lot of the players that let us down last season are starting right now. Let's hope they don't let us down today. Right? We can see this midfield of Bruno, Casemiro. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's getting overrun. Right? Sometimes it's horrific. We saw that against Leeds, bro. You're saying these are the players that played last season. Yeah, bro. And that's the main thing. That's the main thing we're worried about. We're worried about, yo, these same players, the mentality. Sometimes the mentality isn't really there, right? It's not really there from a lot of these players. When they let us down, I think the biggest moment last season when we saw, okay, these guys are butter jobs. These guys, they don't really want to do anything. Is that final against Tottenham, bro? That was so disappointing, bro, because you reach the final just to lose like that, bro. You're not even trying to create. You're not even trying to score. So we know how these players are, bro. They've let us down so many times last season. We saw early stages of that Premier League where we're getting beaten by Bournemouth 3-0, getting beaten by Liverpool 3-0. So we've seen it so many times, bro. We've seen the disappointment so many times. I think as fans, we're just in a position where we need new life. We just want to see our new life, even a Diego Leon. I'd rather see a Diego Leon out there, bro, because some of these players, they've let us down week in, week out. Ogate and Mainoo is okay to start. Yeah, bro, but the manager plays Casemiro, bro. The manager starts Casemiro, bro. So it is what it is, man. With Ruben, he really looks like he's really started liking Casemiro, because there was a point when he came to Manchester United. He did some other interview saying, hey, Casemiro isn't really his cup of tea or something like that. And now Casemiro is really starting a lot of games. It doesn't really make sense, bro. You're saying, how is the progress with Sesko? Fabrizio Romano gave an update, bro. Fabrizio Romano genuinely did give an update. Apparently, Sesko, we won't get the deal done this week, right? Fabrizio said not in the coming days, but the contacts have been made. It looks like Man United are trying to just work out a deal. It might take as long as the Brian and Mbeumo deal, bro, because we know how Sir Jim and our new board structure like negotiating deals, bro. They want to take their time. They want to discuss add-ons, things like that. They want to discuss the overall package of the deal, right? Do we play? How long are the installments gonna be paid over? This and that. So I don't see the deal being done extremely quickly, bro. It might be. It might take as long as the Brian and Mbeumo deal. It might take as long because we know negotiations with Man United. We've seen it, bro. We've seen it. We've seen it. With the Brian and Mbeumo deal, they were discussing so many small details, right? So many small details, add-ons, like package overall bonuses, things like that. So we won't see the deal finalized, I think, this week. It won't be finalized this week. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe even when the Premier League starts. But Fabrizio Romano did give an update, bro. Yeah, let's hope that's not the scenario, bro. No shots on target. Most of these players have let us down week in, week out. We know the situation, man. Let's hope that's not the scenario, because people are staying up late to watch you guys and then you don't even get a shot on target. That will be disappointing. That will be disappointing. But we've seen it so many times with Man United. Leeds game, barely any shots on target, especially this team, right? And now without Cunha, the team is worse, bro. I won't even lie, right? This is basically the team that finished 15th last season. So without Cunha, it's worse, bro. It is worse, bro. So let's hope they somehow, some way, we win this game. But Bournemouth, a good team as well. I don't want any disappointments. If the midfield is struggling, please, Ruben Amram. This is preseason. Just substitute them even in the first half, right? If there's a situation where the midfield is struggling to control the game, struggling because Bournemouth are a good team, bro. Let's not underlook Bournemouth, bro. These are the guys that beat us 3-0, right? These are the guys that beat us 3-0. I think home and away they beat us, Bournemouth. Home and away. So I think there was a situation where was Ruben Amram the manager when we first lost to Bournemouth, or that was that was Eric Ten Hag. So Bournemouth, they beat us under Eric Ten Hag 3-0. They beat us under Ruben Amram 3-0. So let's not underlook them, bro. Let's not undermine these guys. Bournemouth, they've beaten us a lot of times, bro. Last season, it was a nightmare to play Bournemouth. Yeah, saying tell Rasmus to try long range shots, man. It's not a crime. With Rasmus, I just think his confidence is down, is rock bottom right now, bro. It is rock bottom. Obviously, just looking at this his perspective, right? You're hearing all these news because these players, they follow Fabrizio Romano, man. Especially Rasmus. Rasmus Højlund follows Fabrizio Romano. So if you're hearing that, hey, Man United are talking to Sesko, you as a striker, you're like, damn, I'm about to get replaced, man. And then you're hearing that Man United have plans to sell you because these guys, they follow Fabrizio Romano, man. So Rasmus, he follows Fabrizio Romano. So hearing Fabrizio Romano talk about, hey, Man United are adding Rasmus Højlund into the Sesko deal, it's going to hurt your confidence, bro. It's genuinely going to hurt your confidence because, hey, you're listening to Fabrizio saying, oh, Man United are looking for a new striker and Rasmus Højlund is part of the overall package. Bro, when you hear that as a player, you're like, oh my God, damn, they want to replace me already. So looking at his side of the thing, his confidence is rock bottom, bro. You're saying it's 6 a.m. there in Naples. Eager to watch the team play. Nepal. Ooh, 6 a.m., bro. Damn. Damn. Yeah, but people are literally just waking up crazy times, bro. That's why this team gotta deliver. It gotta deliver, bro. It gotta deliver. Casemiro and Mount don't really offer a lot. I think just because it's preseason, I think as fans we're gonna genuinely say, okay, it is what it is. Casemiro, Mount, it is what it is. But during the Premier League season, we don't want to see situations like this, bro, where Casemiro, Mount are genuinely starting games because right now you have new players. Cunha is there, Mbeumo is there. If this was a Premier League game, I would have been frustrated with this starting lineup, right? I would have been frustrated with this starting lineup, but it's preseason. Keep it simple. And Højlund, bro, yeah. You're saying Højlund has started becoming Nunes hitting the post. But with Højlund, bro, his chapter at Man United is over, bro. It is over, right? You're watching Fabrizio just, and right now, I won't even be shocked if his confidence is rock bottom right now, bro. I won't even be shocked. Like Rasmus Højlund, I think this might be. Let's just see the character of him, bro. Let's just see his mindset as a player. Okay, you're hearing that Man United are getting a new striker. You're about to be replaced. Let's see his mindset towards this game, man. Let's see his mindset towards this game because obviously it's not easy. Same with Mason Mount, bro. Same with Mason Mount. This is gonna be a massive season. Seeing your mindset because Mason Mount, he was brought in to be a starter, right? He didn't join Man United to be a bench player. So let's see the mindset from Mason Mount. what is the mindset from some of these players that are gonna transition into bench players, bro? Because now that Cunha is here, now that Mbeumo is here, we know Mason Mount, you're gonna be a bench player. So let's see, is Mason Mount okay to be at Man United on the bench for more than 2 seasons? Right? Obviously, this season he said, I want to fight for my place, this and that. But let's see the mindset from a lot of these players, man. You're saying, how do I see Mbeumo? Mbeumo is extremely good, consistent, lethal, right? In front of goal, he's lethal. So Mbeumo is extremely good, bro. Mbeumo, a great addition, bro. He was an addition we genuinely needed. Somebody like a Brian Mbeumo coming in, just stabilizing the team, at least bringing in some type of experience, bringing in some type of consistency, and he's already done it against Premier League players, bro. You're saying Mount is a decent player, but he is always injured, no consistency. Yeah, but sometimes those injuries can cost you, bro. Because right now, hey, if you're always injured, you won't be playing. Those injuries can cost you, and Man United won't wait for you to become fit, right? They will bring in a replacement. Imagine if Man United waited for Luke Shaw to become fit. It would have been a disaster, bro. How many incomings that Manchester United can do before the transfer window? I think we might just bring in a striker, a midfielder, possibly a goalkeeper. Let's see, man. Let's see. We're hearing rumors of a right wing back, but I don't think that will happen because Amad Diallo, I think that is his certified position, man. Certified position. I don't see them hijacking that deal, bro. 15 million is a bargain, but I don't see them hijacking, bro. I don't see them hijacking because with Man United, we already know what they want, bro. We already know what they want, and they already have a specific targets where they've discussed it. And okay, we're gonna chase this guy. We're gonna chase these guys. So after Sesko, I genuinely just see one of either Douglas Luiz or Edison, right? The midfield targets. I think we might get a goalkeeper. So I don't think we'll sign over 5 more players, maybe maximum 3 more players, bro. Maybe maximum 3 more players, bro. Nah, thanks for your support, bro. Thanks for your support, man. We just try to like we just love Man United so much, bro. We just love Man United so much. Even crazy hours, we're gonna turn up, watch this team. Even when they finish 15th, we're gonna turn up, watch this team. I remember that season, bro. It was horrendous. But the fans, they kept watching, bro. We kept watching, we kept turning up. And you gotta respect the fans for that, bro. We finished 15th and we still come back to watch this team. And if they let us down again, it'll be disappointing, bro, because we're putting so much, right? Waking up at crazy hours just to watch you underperform. It's crazy the dedication Man United fans have, bro. It's crazy, man. You're saying Douglas Luiz as he's got Premier League experience. I think they are going for like guys with Premier League experience, bro. I think that is the system, but looks like Sesko isn't Premier League proven, so we might even go for an Edison, bro, because Sesko he looks to be our main striker, and he's not really Premier League proven. So we might genuinely just go for the odd one out where okay, he's not Premier League proven, but he's a good player. I think, of course, you wanna play that okay, he's experienced in the Premier League, he can do it, but overall, if you sign a good player, you're happy, bro. You're happy, bro. You are happy. If you sign a good player that's genuinely talented, of course you still have that question, can they make it? But bro, Cunha, a few seasons ago, this man wasn't Premier League proven. He proved himself at Wolves, right? So some of the players we say are Premier League proven, even Douglas Luiz, right? He had to come into the Premier League and prove it. So I understand Premier League proven. And yeah, Douglas Luiz has played for Aston Villa, bro. He's done it for Villa, right? That season he had unbelievable, amazing player, no doubt about it. But let's see the midfielder they go for, because that's an important position, bro. That's a position where it can really define your season. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because if you go into this season with Casemiro and Bruno as a double pivot, expect no change, bro. Expect no change. Yes, we will get a lot of goals from like transitional play, but expect no control. Expect no real ambition from Man United this season. If we have the same midfield we had last season, bro, expect no real changes. Yes, we might score a bit more, but because of Mbeumo and Cunha, but we saw against Leeds, Cunha was there, but he can't really outperform how bad our midfield is, right? It's really shocking that, okay, our midfield was so bad against Leeds, a team that just got promoted into the Premier League. You're saying if we sign a striker, goalkeeper, and midfielder, then Ruben Amorim, yeah, he has to deliver at least top six, bro. He has to. He has to deliver top six. I think it's just based on the signings we are signing. I think top six has to be delivered. Not another situation where you end the season negative goal difference, bottom half of the table. You have to deliver something now, right? At least over top six, right? And it's crazy as Man United fans how low we've become, bro. We're really, because after Sir Alex Ferguson left, we thought, hey, top three is the minimum standard, and now we're praying for top six, man. The decline is real. The decline of us is real, man. The Glazers have really destroyed us, because we went from expectations of winning trophies to now, hey, let's hope we get top six. So the Glazers have really messed us up, man. The Glazers have really messed us up, man. Let's just see what Ruben does this season. You're saying Ogata and Mainoo can give us something, not Casemiro again. I agree with you. With that Ogata Kobbie Mainoo combination, they did something, bro. It was unbelievable to see. Like against West Ham, that was amazing. Ogata Kobbie Mainoo, they did something, bro. They did something in that game. Let's just hope we can win today, bro. Let's just hope we can win today. You're saying rather than Shaw apologizing for not being there for Eric Ten Hag, he should apologize about that Europa League goal. Uh yeah, ish. Let's just hope this season these guys can deliver something, at least top six and maybe a Carabao Cup, man. You're not playing Champions League, you're not playing Europa League. You're only focused on one game a season. So top 6 is not really unrealistic, bro. Even top 5, bro. Right? I think the aim should be even top 4, because you're only playing one game a week. No real distractions. So just focus on something, bro. Right? It's not like we're playing heavy loads of games. You're gonna be more fresh than some of these Chelsea teams, right? You're gonna be more fresh than a Man City, Arsenal. These guys are gonna be playing in the Champions League, things like that. So I think we should be in a top 4 race. Just considering it's one game a week, bro. We should. That should be like what we must do something like that, bro. Top 4 must happen, because we're the only club where you're playing once a week, right? The other teams that are gonna compete for top 4, they're gonna be in the Champions League, in a Europa League battle. So fatigue will come through. You're really fresh, bro. Man United will be really fresh. So just deliver something like a top 4, bro. Deliver something like a top 4. I know some people say that's unrealistic, but that's what we should be asking for. This is Manchester United, bro. This is Manchester United. Our expectations before the season shouldn't be, let's finish 6th place. It should be, hey, let's get back into the Champions League. And then next season we cook again, bro. I think that should be the mindset, bro. That should be the mindset right now. Let's try and get back, because one game a week, it's not too stressful. You can achieve top 4 one game a week. I think that should be the minimum, bro. That should be the minimum. At least ask this team, just, can you deliver top 4? Come on, United, bro. Come on, United. But yeah, 5 minutes until the game. Let's hope these players don't really let us down, bro. We're staying up at weird times. Let's hope these guys do deliver and win, bro. Win. Listen, does Ogate seem to be yeah, he is improving, bro. He is improving. Some signs of improvement, because I saw him against West Ham, bro. I was even shocked. Hey, this guy is really doing nutmegs. Ogate doing nutmegs, this and that, and he's keeping it simple. Right? He's keeping it simple. Before, with like Ogate, he wanted to overcomplicate. When Ogate doesn't play well, if you look back at the games where he didn't really play extremely well, it was where he wanted to overcomplicate things, right? With Ogate, he plays well when he just, okay, win the ball back and pass it to the next guy. That's when he's thriving, bro. When you just tell him to do what he's good at, recovering the ball, right? Don't overcomplicate it with Ogate. Oh no, you have to make this type of pass, that type of pass. That's when the pressure will get to him, bro. Yeah, because him and Kobbie Mainoo, that partnership looks good, bro. It looks good. It looks relaxed. It looks confident. It's full of energy, and that's what Casemiro won't give you.
Play a really good part. They make sure that you are.
Come on.
Manchester United substitutes.
Preseason, let's
Head to the
go.
substitutes bench. Fred the Red waiting in the wings. Manchester United and Bournemouth waiting in the tunnel.
Can't believe we got Fred the Red, man.
Most important.
Let's just hope we win.
Season, which is now more than visible.
Let's just hope we win today.
It's going to be a big season for Ruben Amorim and his Manchester United side.
Come on, United.
To reach the potential that we know that they have, that they didn't manage to show us last season.
Yeah, there's no question that in one competition last season,
I think we can hear these guys are overhyping us. Oh, the potential, but we know some of these players don't really have consistency, bro. A lot of our players don't have consistency.
To say, really optimistic, and I think that is a brilliant game.
Come on, United. Deliver for us. Deliver for the fans.
I think it's perfect for Manchester United.
Deliver for the people, man.
It just goes to show immediately where you're at, doesn't it? I think.
Come on.
To show exactly.
Come on, guys. Win the game. Win the game.
Teams on their way out. It's the iconic.
That's all we need. A win. A result today.
Manchester United getting ready to square off in game 2.
Come on, game 2.
Summer series,
game 2.
City.
Let's try and win this competition. Prize money is a lot. Prize money is a lot.
Really beautiful city.
Right, Casemiro, I know you haven't been great, but turn up today. Right, Bruno, turn up today. Dogu, fair play to the guy. He's been good. He's been good so far, bro. Luke Shaw, this is your time. Turn up. I have no problem with Tom Heaton. Yeah, losing the boy is always our problem, bro. Come on, Manchester United. This now or never. We gotta win. Right? We need that prize money. We need that money. Summer series. We need that money, guys. Come on. Come on.
Indeed. And then equally, you know, that lake freezes over in the winter, and you go,
come on.
Yeah, you do see vast.
Here we go, man. Here we go.
Let's run you through the two teams set to contest this one then. Manchester United and Bournemouth shaking hands. Manchester United line up with Tom Heaton in goal as one of 6.
Tom Heaton, man. Yo.
Starts on the left-hand side of defence. Lenny Yoro on the right-hand side of defence with Harry Maguire through the middle. That midfield 4 for Manchester United. Patrick
Tom Heaton. Dogi, come on. Come on, United.
In the heart of midfield. Mason Mount and Ahmad will play in the two number 10 roles, with Rasmus Højlund leading the line. Matheus Cunha unavailable.
Let's hope Rasmus can get a goal, man. You're about to leave. At least leave with a goal. It might be preseason, but still, it's something, man. I think Diallo today might be good. Diallo today, he might be good. So high hopes for Diallo. High hopes for... let's see what Bruno can do, man. If we get a penalty, we know Bruno will bag it. And the last preseason game against West Ham, Bruno scored a pretty good goal, man. I won't even lie. Bruno scored a pretty good goal. So let's just win today. Win today, United.
And as we saw last season, not shy on goals either. So it's going to be a real tough test.
Come on.
Lenny Yoro, Harry Maguire, and Luke Shaw.
They're certainly going to have their work cut out. Ruben Amorim saying in his pre-match interview that
Come on.
maybe they might change the way that they defend.
And Ruben was confident, bro.
And we are yet to see exactly what that looks like. What do you think it could potentially be?
So he's like trying to like test out some things, Ruben Amorim. Let's see what he's really cooking, right? Because this is the season where you prove yourself, Ruben Amorim. You still need to prove yourself. A lot of fans aren't really convinced with Ruben, and rightfully so, bro. Rightfully so. So let's see what the man can cook.
Intercepted that ball.
Let's see what the man can cook, Ruben Amorim.
Things can happen.
Sometimes it's all about tactics. Sometimes it's all about players. Come on, United. Come on.
Two captains come together in Philip Billing and Bruno Fernandes.
Come on.
Philip Billing from a stint at Napoli last season. Is now
Time to perform. Let's go.
He's wearing the captain's armband.
Oh.
Bruno Fernandes high-fiving as they huddle up Bournemouth.
Like sometimes we never learn, right? We always turn up expecting Man United to win, but sometimes as fans, we never learn, bro. We never learn. We never learn. This team does the same thing week in, week out. Let's hope it's something different today.
He really wanted. He was so unlucky not to score. But it's also equally as important that he keeps doing what he's doing.
Come on, let's go.
The positions that he gets in, he keeps making those runs, and eventually it will come for him.
And here we go.
We are underway in the second of the Premier League Summer Series games, and the ball back to Tom Heaton, who goes long downfield, and Manchester United.
Tom Heaton.
To be nodded.
Come on, come on, come on.
Calmly plays it upfield.
Let's hope we score like a quick goal, because Bournemouth, nice start. Great start, though.
And get himself forward. Does really well.
Great start, though.
Now back it comes to Luke Shaw and Manchester United. Things down again. Well,
comfortable start. Not what I expected, but yo, the start is extremely well, bro. And with Lenny Yoro, the passing from deep has been really good. Like he's been really composed, passing from deep, and it's just the midfield I'm worried about.
Spots the tug on the shirt.
The midfield is the only thing I'm genuinely worried about. But Amad Diallo, I'm keeping an eye on him in the number 10 position. Obviously, that's not the position he's gonna be playing a lot this season. But let's see what he can cook today, bro.
Not for the first time.
Come on, guys. Come on.
James Hill pushing into midfield.
Come on. And with Mason Mount, at least game time like this, just take it, bro. Just take it. Mason Mount, all these other guys. And then second half, we see somebody like a Sesko Kone coming in. Because that would be really, really impressive, bro. I just want to see him play.
Comes down the right to Ahmad.
Ooh.
Using those quick feet. Leaves this for Delo. Delo on the overlap. Could get across in here with his right foot.
Come on. Early corner as well.
Takes a moment too long.
We started well, man. We started well. This is encouraging.
He went to sleep.
We have started well.
Diogo Dalot the space to be able to really pick where he wanted to put his cross. He wasn't anywhere near.
We have started well.
Just delayed that little bit too much, and he got a.
Come on, United.
Mason Mount on corner taking duty. We've seen this in training over the course of the
Come on.
Delivery. Excellent. It's going to be an outswinger. In it comes.
Ooh.
Comes all the way through the penalty area. Well, it could have gone absolutely anywhere then.
I'm just watching Dogu as well, because Dogu positional play, he's really improving. He is really improving.
It comes to
Dog
Tom
was
Heaton.
really showing his skills
We mentioned
this
it in the build-up. He's such a
pre-season,
good
bro.
character. Tom, he makes
I
himself.
think even the positioning from Dog,
and his distribution is excellent as well.
like you can see, he's really accelerating. He's really relaxing in well, bro.
It's the stride down the right hand side. He's got.
Oh, nice. Come on. Come on, Rasmus, man. That's why we need a new striker, bro.
Really was.
Even just a simple layup, the guy is struggling. Come on, Rasmus, man.
I don't know.
Come on, Rasmus, man.
To do with it, I'm not sure.
But I feel for him, bro. I feel for him. Man United are about to replace him. Obviously, his confidence is low right now.
Half at the moment. Just
his confidence is low, Rasmus, bro.
As he tries to steal the ball away from Ouattara.
Come on. Loki, I think Tom Heaton is better than Onana. I think Tom Heaton is better than Onana because every time I see him play, he makes less mistakes, bro. He's more composed, and he just keeps it simple, Tom Heaton. With Onana, he overcomplicates it, and then he makes a mistake.
Sees the shot parried away. Rasmus Højlund can't react quickly enough.
Bruno, yo, we've started extremely well, bro. We've started extremely well.
Strange what the goalkeeper
We're taking the game to Bournemouth.
opted to do. But lovely footwork from the tail.
And then we make a mistake like that. Nice. And the pressing is like the previous game, bro. The pressing is like the previous game. Immediately you lose it, you're pressing. Good to see Cunha there, but immediately you lose it, you're pressing, bro.
Ahmad's calf.
So the pressing is like the previous game, like the West Ham game. Immediately you lose it, you're pressing, and it's encouraging to see, bro. It's encouraging to see. Whoever is playing, the playing style stays the same, bro. That's encouraging to see. You're passing it extremely well, pressing extremely well. Wow. Even the shape is right. The shape is perfect, bro.
As they possibly can.
Great start, man. Great start.
Pressure goes back to Tom Heaton, who hits a nasty bobble, but he manages.
Genuinely great start. Oh,
Physicality from Rasmus Højlund.
Unlucky. But we're turning up.
The second one goal as well.
Unlucky there, man. Unlucky. So unlucky right there.
Is it from Mason Mount at all?
No.
So unlucky. That wasn't a foul, but hey, great start, United. Great start. Happy with this. Just get a goal. Just get a goal, man.
He's going to try and switch the play. Luke Shaw's but it's picked up brilliantly out on that far side. All of a sudden, Manchester United in a spot of trouble.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous.
On the edge of the penalty area. And they force the
because without the lid, sometimes we see the absence of the lid. We feel the absence of the lid because when he's not there to like scan the area, he does that extremely well. The lid, scanning the area and just sensing danger. Let's hope we can still cope with that. Let's hope we can concede less because without the lid, we concede more.
Presses Patrick Dorgu wide on the left-hand side.
We concede way more goals without the lid. So let's see how the defense copes.
Manchester United.
But it's a good partnership, although. Harry Maguire, it's a preseason game. He'll be comfortable. He'll be confident.
Mason Mount looking for runners. Can't find one immediately. So comes infield to the captain, Bruno Fernandes. Switches potentially on to Diogo Dalot.
Now, we're keeping it simple, man. I thought it would be bad. I thought we'll be chasing the ball. I thought we wouldn't have the ball, no possession, things like that. But it's better than I expected. Better start than I expected, bro.
Everybody on the pitch will be screaming, "Don't!"
Way better.
He does not. The ball is cleared. Lady Yoro wins the header. Manchester United win the throw-in.
Come on.
Yeah, it's a strange system that Bournemouth are playing. I have to say, I thought it was a back four when I first saw it, but Ouattara, when United have got the ball,
Yeah, insane, insane.
position and forms a five.
Nice, Mason Mount.
He's here. Patrick
Oh, oh, great start, man. Even the yeah, Rasmus. Rasmus.
From the left-hand side.
Rasmus.
Launches himself at it.
Rasmus. Oh my God. What a start. What a start. Oh my God. Great header, bro. Great header, bro. And the delivery. No, you gotta give that to Dogu.
I'm not so sure what happened.
You gotta give that to Dogu. Right? International teammates linking up.
The pace was on the ball.
International teammates linking up. Dogu to Rasmus. Oh my God. Yo. Great ball.
From Patrick Dogu.
Dogu to Rasmus. International teammates linking up. He needed this goal, Rasmus Højlund. Yo, 1-0. Great start for Manchester United.
At the weekend, and the way he started now.
Oh my God. Excellent start. Brilliant start. And I said it earlier, we started extremely well, bro. Damn, that was a great goal. International teammates linking up. Dogu to Rasmus.
8 for Manchester United to take the lead.
And Dogu, this preseason, he's been impressive. He's been impressive this preseason. And he's finding his form. He's finding his way into the team. Fair play to Dogu. That delivery was insane, bro. And with Rasmus, great header. Great header. What a start, United. What a start.
A little bit earlier.
Let's go.
Same thing,
Let's go, man.
Admittedly, in a different area of the field.
Yeah, looks like Rasmus wants to stay, bro.
Patrick Dogu supplied it.
But hey, that supply. What a supply from Dogu and great header from Rasmus.
To the sky by Mason Mount.
Wow. Perfect start. Perfect start in general. Oh. Perfect start, man. I feel like in this game, Rasmus might even get a hat trick. I think a hat trick isn't unrealistic the way we're playing right now.
Wasn't the nicest of passes.
No,
let's hope he gets a hat trick, man. Because I think the last time he got a hat trick was what, Champions League or something. So Højlund, he doesn't really get a lot of goals. So before he leaves, yo, leave with some goals, man. Yeah, but we're playing well, especially against this Bournemouth team. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Great start. Dogu doing his thing. And with Dogu, the positioning has been perfect. Perfect positioning. He's keeping it simple, making the runs at the right time, bro.
Goal kick side.
He's really getting this wing back position extremely well, bro.
Get the ball back upfield.
Like this wing back position, Dogu is really understanding what the manager wants.
He did it in the previous game as well.
Wow. Wow. Perfect start, man.
Just made it a little bit odd when he
perfect start.
The midfielders at his disposal.
And it's not like United to score in like the first 10 minutes. So I'm happy with this, man. I'm happy with it. Come on.
Now man's going to chase that down, and we know how dangerous he could be in these situations. And he's actually calling the press forward.
I love the pressing, bro.
Not enough players available.
Like, this is not what we were seeing last season. By far, it's not even close.
Again.
Yeah,
it's genuinely not even close. These guys are pressing well. The shape is right, and they're keeping it simple, bro.
Invariably, the defensive side.
Yeah, the game is moving well, bro. The game is moving well. Like, and it's at a right tempo. Right now, it doesn't feel like a preseason friendly. It really feels like a Premier League game. The right tempo, the right movement, the right mentality from the players as well, bro.
Really important. That's taking another little bubble as it's reached Tom Heaton. He's got enough on it to get it away, but not ideal.
Just a couple of wayward passes in the wrong area of the field.
Yo, Tom Heaton as well, man. Let's hope he keeps a clean sheet.
The pitch is a little consideration.
Yeah, I'm also happy, bro.
Here, Ben, we were.
I'm also happy, bro.
It was
like, wow.
The dry side, wasn't it?
This team,
it was a little dry.
It's let us down so many times, but at least now we can celebrate, bro. At least this is better. This is better. This is way better. Look at how we're attacking Ahmad.
With options.
Oh,
This man can't quite get there. Tavernier.
the way we're attacking, the way we're pressing, bro.
Manchester United, look
Just
how
puts
many
a smile on your face.
Fernandes flicks it round
Nice.
to Diogo Dalot, and all of a sudden, Bournemouth, of course, their own problems.
Ooh, Cass.
Into the penalty area, just a bit
Bad
rich
pass.
for
Bad
Patrick
pass.
Morgan, and it sails out.
But we're playing the right way,
Maybe
bro.
that's the reason why
We're playing the right way.
Tavernier, because
Come
he's got
on.
tremendous pace to cover the ground, and Ahmad is no slouch.
And with Ahmad, you can see
Mitrovic.
it's like he's used to that wing back role, because you can see some of the positioning. I know he's playing as a number 10, but
Does exactly that.
he's really drifting into the wing a lot, bro.
To Tom Heaton.
Like, you can't take that away from his game. It's just instinct sometimes.
Mason Mount making a nuisance of himself.
Nice, Mason Mount. Dogu has been brilliant, man. So far, he's my man of the match. Like, Dogu, wow.
United have got 5 attackers.
Wow, Dogu.
Ready and waiting to go. Mason Mount.
Fair play to the guy. Fair play to the guy.
Sure.
New season, new Patrick Dogu, man.
Maguire.
He said, nah, this is my season. This is my season. So Dogu is announcing himself this
We've
season.
seen in training, and it was actually,
Wow, the guys have been getting assists, positioning right.
as we're looking at it,
It's been perfect for Dogu.
Absolute
Perfect
screamer.
preseason.
He did.
And I know people say, hey, you can't really judge based on preseason, but at least it's a performance, bro. At least it's a performance. Right? At least we can take something from this performance, because they are pressing at the right time, they're doing the right things.
for Manchester
And
United in his career.
let's just try and win the game, bro. Don't concede.
A really good career.
Do not concede, guys.
Tom Heaton
Ooh.
left alone by Bruno.
Yeah,
Fernandes.
Bruno has been good as well, bro.
Some of them were-
Bruno has been good as well. Hey, he loses the ball, but he's been great. He's been good as well, bro.
Fantastic.
No
football.
complaints from me so far.
Casemiro
Like, none whatsoever, bro.
showed.
It's not like a flick.
No real complaints. Usually I'm losing my mind. Like, what are these guys doing?
And again,
But right now, you're just smiling.
Luke Shaw is there. That's the left-sided centre-back. Luke
You're just smiling, bro. Perfect start.
way inside the Bournemouth half.
Yeah.
And we heard what Delit had to say. Hey,
Got two behind you.
adapted to the time zones. Usually this would be the time a lot of these players are sleeping, right? So it's weird that they're playing football
Cross finds
in times where they're usually sleeping, right? Because usually this is the time when a lot of these players would be sleeping. So adapting to those time zones, we heard what Delit had to say. Yo, it's a bit hard to adapt to the time zone in such a short period of time.
Victim of a brilliant pass. That's brilliantly read by Luke Shaw. What a tackle.
Yeah, bro. Great tackle, bro.
They really
But
want to
hey,
get that
it's
right.
great to just see how we're
Just
playing.
these clips of the power of and pace of
We're playing like a team, bro.
watched him every step
Like
of
the
way.
defense is doing their job, midfield is doing their job, attack are making their right runs, pressing at the right tempo, bro.
Brilliantly read.
Wow.
Brilliantly timed.
United, man. This is all we've been asking for, right?
We know how much
Playing as a
Shaw
team
has
and some type of
really
consistency
up for so much of last season. He will be desperate.
and delivering with goals, bro. Dogu, you're looking amazing.
Keep him fit.
Yo,
There's
Dogu,
a
fair
really
play to you, man.
in the machine.
And if Dogu somehow just becomes world class, he's a bargain, bro, because he wasn't expensive.
To Mason Mount. Mason Mount turns.
He wasn't expensive. Ooh,
It's in behind for Rasmus Holland is clever from Mason Mount. The execution not
ooh,
quite
He was really unlucky.
need
I
a
think
better
that
execution, but
He just wanted it played
fair
a
play.
split second earlier. But the
Nice.
not dead yet for Manchester United.
Yo,
Here's
Dogu,
Patrick
man, he's
Morgan.
full of confidence right now.
Looking to try and swing this one into the penalty area is
Unlucky.
being marshalled closely by Araujo. Manchester United turn this one over in the penalty area.
Unlucky.
Again, and
Nice.
for Manchester United forces another turnover.
Yeah, it has them nervy, doesn't it?
We're playing, man. We are playing.
Whichever side. And we've seen the goalkeeper having to go.
Yeah,
on
Luke Shaw, bro.
already.
He's really showing that strength.
That's exactly
And with Luke Shaw,
what the manager would have wanted.
we know there's a player there, bro. There is a player there. It's just injuries with Luke Shaw.
15 minutes.
Luke Shaw
Really good for Manchester
It's
United.
it's the saddest thing I've seen, bro. Because when we signed Luke Shaw,
It's all right.
he was one of the
Steve
best
is
left
gonna
backs in the
find his
world,
penalty area again, really
right?
fighting
But the
for Philip Billing.
injuries,
Having to do a lot of
the
work.
injuries have done him over.
Bournemouth can smash the ball clear.
Luke Shaw was one of when we signed him,
Manchester United.
he was one of the most thought of left backs in the world.
Increasingly difficult to string any.
So injuries are just the worst part of football, bro. Injuries are just the worst part because I think injuries they have genuinely deprived Luke Shaw of his football career. No doubt about it. The guy wants to play games, bro. The guy wanted to be fit.
And he manages to
But unfortunately, the injuries said no.
to the ground on the ivory and straightens his socks and bounces back to his feet.
Yeah, great.
Not the first time, is it?
And it's genuinely hard to get the ball off of Amad Diallo, right? You have to foul him.
A little bit senseless.
You have to foul him, bro. Cunha, Ahmad, those are the players that
For me,
really keep the ball extremely well for us.
I look at it too kindly. So as much as
I think when Cunha comes back, when Buemo
in the Premier
is
League,
there,
his challenge earlier on, I think
when we see our first
going to be on a yellow card
full,
this stage.
full squad, right? Our
But we're not playing
like an attack of Sesko,
clear. No
Cunha,
VAR in
and
operation in
Buemo,
these summer
Ahmad
series.
as a right wing back, bro. That is scary.
The ball is given.
That is scary.
Just enjoy it.
I'm just, oh, bro, like, let's hope. I know preseason, you can never judge with preseason, but right now, the way they're playing, they're giving me a bit of hope, bro.
Straight to Ahmad.
They are giving me a bit of hope.
Rasmus Højlund, who manages to squeeze the
Oh,
Fernandes, who slides in to try and steal it
unlucky.
from Billing. Petrovic now able to get
This
rid.
team is giving me a bit of hope, bro. Don't give me hope,
So
please.
difficult to deal with if you're
Don't give me hope and then disappoint in the season,
Only one winner.
right? Please. Because if you're playing like this against Bournemouth,
You don't mind that from Lenny
a team that's finishing top half of the table,
But he
you
realised
can
that
beat a lot of teams
to
in the
do
Premier
it
League, bro.
was not what he would have wanted.
You can genuinely beat a lot of teams in the Premier League because Bournemouth, I think,
also not cleared
on their
straight
day,
up.
they can beat
The
anyone.
channel which forces the goalkeeper to come out, allows you
On their day, Bournemouth can beat anyone, bro.
to get on the end of Thiago Delay with this challenge. It's a lovely block from him. And then Matara makes a bit of a mess of the cross-come shot, but Diogo Delay.
Yeah, bro, it's so beautiful. It's just beautiful just seeing how we're turning up as a team.
He looks a little
Don't
bit
give
out
us
of
hope,
position.
United. Please stop giving us hope,
First time we've seen
right? If you give us hope, you
any
gotta deliver
real
during
threat
the
in
season.
defence position.
Don't give us fake hope, false hope. Because
Yoro.
right now you're putting smiles on people's faces.
Delay back to Lenny Yoro, sweeps a pass downfield. Ahmad trying to get goal side. It's going to be
Come on, Rasmus, chase it.
Continue to push. Just checks the shoulder to see who's with him and decides that it's not full press.
Come on, United. And this team, bro,
Fernandes takes over.
we've seen it before where
Field
preseason they do okay and then the actual season they're horrible. Because that's what happens with Eric Ten Hag. Our last preseason was amazing.
Just about to say,
With
if
Arsenal,
can see,
and then we're thinking, hey,
and is
we're
in
gonna do something
the right
preseason
position to be able to win
because of
the looking.
preseason, and then it was our worst ever season, bro.
Times, just another foul. How many times is he going to get away with it?
Well, he's got away with that one.
Like we remember our last preseason was good, bro,
Even play on.
and then the
Rasmus Højlund.
official season was horrible. Oh, unlucky.
Just get themselves in a little bit of a tangle. Mason Mount suggesting to the referee
Ooh,
he's had his shirt pulled.
I want a goal fest today, bro. I just want a goal fest, goal galore. Come on, get 3, 4.
Pretty sure. I mean, Salah
We need that,
definitely
bro.
needs
We've
to
suffered this season. We need some goals now.
times now.
We suffered last season, bro. Week in, week out, we were suffering. Now just give the fans some goals, some entertainment.
To Ahmad
We were suffering that season.
with any type of injury.
Come on, guys. After that horrible season, you gotta deliver.
By Senesi. That's a little bit clumsy on the far side there from Semenyo.
At least this season, just
to his feet, Manchester United.
try and get top 4 and a trophy, and then yeah, we go again the season after back in the Champions League. That's the perfect scenario.
At Soldier
Right.
Field now. normally in a stadium, you'd think to yourself, not really a problem.
Yeah, the rain might just genuinely disturb the game, but it is what it is, man.
Right in front of us, which is covered by the tier. So anybody that's in the upper sections here,
Nice.
to get damp.
Yeah, rain, man. It is what it is with the rain.
Shows a plenty at Soldier Field. At least the game is providing a little bit of warmth because Manchester United have been really good value for their 1-0 lead.
Oh, yeah. But at least the weather, man. I like the weather like this because you won't really need a cooling break now.
Fernandes, who helps it
Like when it's raining, it's cool, it's chilled. Nice weather to play in. It's not too heavy rain. It's just cool, man. It's just relaxed, chilled.
Actually, it allows Bournemouth to come in the opposite direction. Defending to do here for Manchester United.
Come on, don't drop in levels. You started so well. Don't drop the levels. Keep the pressing.
Halfway
keep
through
the shape.
First half, what have you made, Ben, of the opening stages?
Oh,
Unlucky.
Unlucky, yeah.
Well, they're the team, Manchester United, that are playing with the more confidence. They're the team that are playing the better football.
Yeah, the confidence from us has been insane, bro, because
We've not really seen
usually
anything.
you're going into a game without confidence, without anything,
I've been quite
without
surprised.
ambition as well.
Patrick Dorgan for me,
Like usually we're the first guys to concede. We're always conceding first.
Underneath his feet.
But looks like, hey, these past two season games against West Ham, and now we're taking the game to the opponents, bro.
Fernandes thinks about delivering that as well, and just can't quite get.
Come
it
on,
he needs it
Bruno,
to be.
nice.
Right.
Oh,
Pended by Philip.
taking the
I will do
game to the
names
team,
even
bro.
in this first half. If a ball to Diogo Dalot in acres of space for him to, even from the position he's finding himself in, bear down on goal.
Yo, stop it, Dogu. Dogu, you gotta stop it. Dogu, you gotta stop it. Man of the match, Dogu. Dogu, Dogu, you gotta stop it, man. Dogu, you gotta stop it. Man of the match, assist and a goal. 2-0. Dogu, you gotta stop it. Man of the match. Oh my God. Dogu, man. He's having the game of his life. Great pass by Mount as well. Yo, Dogu. Yo. He's having the game of his life. He's having the game of his life. Goal galore for Manchester United. 2-0. First half.
On a few occasions already trying to catch.
This is perfect. Dogu, you gotta stop it, bro.
Disappointed because he wasn't.
Yo, he's having the game of his life right now.
What does matter?
Wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
The better team at the moment.
A goal and an assist for Patrick Dogu. The game of his life, man. The game of his life. I think this is the best game I've ever seen him in a Man United shirt. This is by far his best game. Wow. And maybe this is a glimpse of what's coming. Maybe this is a glimpse of what's coming. Because, hey, so Nuno Mendes, right?
The reason why this system.
Ruben Amorim transformed him into a world-class left back.
Diogo Dalot was.
So maybe he might do the same thing with Patrick Dogu, man. Dogu's cooking.
Not just create.
Dogu is cooking, bro.
As well.
Even Mount is having a good game. Oh.
And maybe 2 feet too far.
Oh, unlucky, man.
It all happened so quickly.
But we are cooking, bro. We are cooking, bro. We're cooking, we're delivering. Dogu cooking. Bruno active, bro. Even Ahmad making good runs, bro. Defensively, we're cooking, bro.
Speed of thought.
This is amazing.
Execution of pass.
This is amazing.
You've seen Manchester United read those passes out really well in the first game.
I just need a situation where at least more than 5-0. Right, we need to pay back Bournemouth for all those 3-0s they gave us. Those 3-0s Bournemouth gave us, we need to pay them back this game in preseason and in the Premier League. Right? When the Premier League starts, you need to pay them back for a 3-0 last season. Or the team that beat us 3-0, 4-0, you need to pay them back. Liverpool, I need a nice 3-0 against Liverpool, man. You need to pay all these teams back. All the teams that beat us last season, you need to pay back. We've come back for a payback, bro. It's time for a payback, man.
In good shape.
Come on, we just need a payback. These guys, they destroyed us. Bournemouth destroyed us. So in preseason and the regular season, just get a payback.
Space, Manchester United just snapping into tackles.
Yeah, they'll really
Come on.
in the positions that they need to be in to stop the opposition from playing.
Yo, Dogu, man.
I'm seeing it now. And
Fair play to the guy.
They will give us they will give the ball.
Fair
back.
play to the guy.
Get themselves in a position where they will win it.
But I also want Luke Shaw to get a goal, man.
To be fair,
Luke Shaw, it'll be amazing because he barely gets like game time and things like that. And if we get a penalty, give it to Tom Heaton. Give the penalty to Tom Heaton. Let Tom Heaton take the penalty, man. I want to see a situation where Tom Heaton scores a penalty. Come on, man. What a game so far. What a game so far. Oh, my God. They cut us open.
I'm not sure how close that is either.
This guy's really good, Semenyo.
Yes, inside the D.
I think that's why we were really looking for him, bro.
I have a funny feeling he has caught a dead leg plumb there.
So that's why we've been looking for him.
I think he is just offside.
Yeah, that was way offside.
he is.
But I think that's why we're looking at him.
No, correct. He's offside.
Semenyo, he's talented. He's a really good striker. Underrated. But Patrick Dogu has arrived, man. He has arrived. Yo, it's going to be hard for Diego Leon to get game time if Dogu is performing like this.
Not as serious as it potentially.
I know it's only pre-season, but bro, that pass for the assist, perfect. The goal, hey, good goal as well, man. Good run.
If you are allowed to do that, I have had it like in my thigh, in my calf area, and
let's hope Shaw is okay, bro. Let's hope Luke Shaw is okay.
They are the most serious.
Let's hope Luke Shaw is okay.
That won't be the case for Luke Shaw.
How do you cope with months of dead leg?
Wow, what a game so far.
Actually, I'll give you a lesson here.
This is amazing, bro.
The brain starts sending bone into the muscle.
But I also want to see like a situation where Amad Diallo is just getting more of the ball, right?
In a nutshell,
this is the season where I think he's gonna shine, Amad. He's gonna get his shine this season.
So it starts sending bone in the muscle. And
let's hope him and Sesko are linking up well.
Weird.
Sesko and Cunha are linking up well, bro. These guys are hyping me up. Man United are hyping us up, man. With
making sure
performances like this, they give you hope. They give you a bit of hope, but you can never get too carried away, bro. It's only pre-season, but it's good to see. Yo, Dogu, hey, he wants a second.
It's not going to be because there's been a foul in the build-up.
Dogu, man, yo. Yeah, just Sesko in this team. If you keep delivering balls like that, just imagine Sesko in this team. Aerially, I think he is better than Rasmus. Fair play, Rasmus, with that goal, bro. But Sesko brings a different type of hold-up play.
Too many people around him to get the pass away.
A different type of link-up.
Watara.
So, yo, Dogu, if you keep tossing the ball like that, we're going to be scoring some good headers, bro. Sesko is he's going to be scoring some great headers, bro. If Dogu keeps delivering the ball like that, Sesko is eating.
Into these positions that can be quite dangerous.
Sesko is going to be eating in this team, bro, if Dogu keeps delivering like that.
Manages to receive.
Because the thing with
Bournemouth player and then looks for the return.
Diego Dalot, the guy never crosses the ball, bro. And that's the thing with Diego Dalot, right? When he came in, Diego, he was one of the best young talents when we signed Diego Dalot. But he never crosses the ball, bro.
All the way up to halfway.
Diego Dalot crossing the ball, it barely happens, bro.
Just dropping off ever so slightly.
It barely happens.
Winning the header. Finds Bruno Fernandes, keeps it under control brilliantly.
Oh.
Into the path of Casemiro. Casemiro into the feet of Rasmus Højlund.
Nice.
He's going to pick this
Ahmad. Yo, we're cooking right now. Oh.
Jags up in the air. And back at
This is all we've been asking for, United. Some style of play, some good football, and just you playing with confidence.
Picture. Yeah, a little unhappy with
Play with confidence, guys.
You can understand why.
Yeah.
Nice game so far, bro. Brilliant game. A really brilliant game so far. Lenny, nice.
Deep.
And you can see how we're passing. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. That's way better. Nobody's taking too long on the ball.
How has that not been given?
So it looks like,
Three.
oh my God. Ref. Tom Heaton is better than Onana, bro. This man is saving everything. Tom Heaton is better than Onana, bro.
And you can't even blame the
My goalkeeper, Tom Heaton. Let's go. Keeping more clean sheets than Onana. My goalkeeper, Tom Heaton, bro. Yes. Yo. The man is keeping more clean sheets than Onana. He's making more saves than Onana. Come on, Tom Heaton. My goalie. My goalie. Come on.
Preseason, but when it's as obvious as that,
yeah, it's poor. It is. Should definitely have been.
Nah, this is a great foundation to build off of.
Here is the corner.
Like you're passing it well. 1-2 passing. I think now we can say Ruben is coaching these guys. Right? This is proper coaching now. Now we can say, okay, the manager is coaching. Right? I can see what you're coaching now. Right? The players are pressing at the right time. The passing is really, this is coaching. This is proper coaching. The way Patrick Dogo is moving. Bro, this is proper coaching now. We didn't see this last season. This is proper coaching. Fair play to Ruben Amorim. Right? Patrick Dogo is only making these runs because of Ruben. This is proper coaching now. How we're pressing, the way we're passing, the overall game for Manchester United. Proper coaching. Fair play. Fair play to Ruben, man. The guy is coaching now.
I think United have made life increasingly difficult.
Yeah.
Fair play to Ruben.
Frustration.
Yeah, but I also
like I'm seeing something, bro. Seeing something.
They are.
I have to give him credit when he does something right.
Certainly.
Maybe he was right in the press conferences. Hey, I just need a more training with the team. And now we're seeing what he's doing with more training sessions. A preseason. Right? Maybe that's all Ruben Amorim genuinely needed. Right? A full preseason to implement what he needs, what he wants. Because now the team is improving. This is a massive improvement. Maybe Ruben, all he needed was a preseason and more training sessions. And that's what he's been saying in interviews. All I need is a preseason and a training session. Oh, nice. Dogu. Unlucky.
Ball comes loose.
Unlucky. Unlucky.
Sees a gap, tries to go through it, and is eventually.
Yeah, but we're seeing something, man. We're seeing something.
The challenge the referee says
we have improved. I can say that for sure, man.
They can explain that to me. It would be appreciated.
I wasn't 100% sure with Ruben Amorim, but just seeing, okay, these past 2 games, what he's doing with preseason, the way he's implementing what he wants. Fair play to him, bro. Now we can see something. Now we can see that, okay, the man is coaching. We can genuinely see that the man is coaching. Preseason, we've given you a preseason, and now this is the football you're producing.
Wing back who is very quick.
Proper style of play, bro. You're passing extremely well. Your wing backs are attacking. Well, Dogu is attacking.
I tell you what.
So now we're seeing something, bro.
Rasmus Højlund have read what
The shape is right. You're pressing extremely well. Defensively compact.
Absolutely.
You're 2-0 up, bro. We're 2-0 up. And this is not like we're playing a championship team. Bournemouth are a good team, bro.
Like me.
And me.
This is a Bournemouth team that completely outplayed us, bro. I know it's only preseason, but these are the same players that outplayed us, bro.
Semenyo, so
they outplayed us 3-0. We remember that game. We lost 3-0 to this team. Ooh.
Penalty area, and it's very nearly reached by Everton.
So we can see some improvement, man.
Yeah.
Credit to Ruben. I'm seeing a lot of improvement in this team.
Absolutely.
We're seeing improvement by Ruben Amorim.
They're the positions he likes.
Fair play to the manager.
He's a slow starter. I'm not so sure why they don't leave it as a 4 and he has to keep filling back to a 5. Have we got, is Casemiro okay?
Yeah, he's okay. He's just waved to the bench that they don't need to come on.
Okay.
Let's see. Maybe second half he will bring in Sekou Kone, but we heard what he had to say before the game. Ruben Amorim said a lot of these players will play 70 minutes. But since we're 2-0 up, he might make changes earlier.
It's just a brilliant ball into the box.
But yeah, proper game so far, man.
Can ask from the other side.
Impressive.
You don't need to go past the man. You just have that much accuracy.
Fair play, Manchester United.
And he did that, Ouattara, to be fair to him.
Referee allows play to continue. James Hill gets the ball out to the right-hand side.
Come on.
Mason Mount back in defending, helped out by Luke Shaw.
Nice.
Players left on the deck, ball one on both occasions, referee.
I think second half, just bring in Kobbie Mainoo as well. Kobbie Mainoo, Ugarte. I want to see more of that partnership as well, bro.
That have left 2 Bournemouth players on the deck. You watch.
Kobbie Mainoo, or even Sekou Kone. I think this should be the game Sekou Kone gets relevant game time.
No.
Right? Sekou Kone, maybe a Cheeto Obi as well. So second half, at least now you can bring in academy players. You're 2-0 up.
In the centre circle.
And then let's see what a Sekou Kone cooks in the midfield. Because he has talent, bro.
Until we get to the halftime interval. Manchester United leading by 2 goals to 0.
Wow, this is surprising, bro. How many games can we say that, yo, we're 2-0 up at halftime?
United's advantage.
This is refreshing. This is refreshing. This is amazing.
For that 2-0 lead, Manchester United. Turn around the corner.
Nice. Højlund, keep it simple. Nice. Ah, the pass wasn't great.
Tries to slide in and keep it from going out of play. Can't quite do so. That switch is on again, Ben.
It's on. It is on. And what Bournemouth are finding really, really difficult is, well, first and foremost, they're not getting close enough to stop the ball coming into midfield. But whoever it is,
yeah, we're controlling this game, man.
Casemiro, when the ball comes,
like even when we don't have the ball,
corner,
these guys are not creating unbelievable chances, bro.
Difficult.
Before we were seeing a situation where the opponents are just creating chance after chance after chance.
Mason Mount has got there. Gets the pass away too.
Nice.
Bruno Fernandes takes over.
Bruno. Ooh, Dogu, man.
Back in field to Mason.
Dogu, my man of the match, though.
Mount to Lenny Yoro.
Lenny Yoro hasn't been too bad either. Even Casemiro.
Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes.
Damn, the whole team is just turning up.
Luke Shaw on the
nice. Bruno.
Mason Mount has a goal. Underneath it.
Impressive game so far.
Wasn't what he wanted, obviously, at the end product. But it's his run in the first place in that inside.
He'll be happy with this, Ruben. He'll be happy with this. At halftime, you're 2-0 up.
Really to go.
Everything you're implementing is really good. I think he'll be happy with, like, Dogu, extremely happy with Dogu, because Dogu is the guy he's wanted.
You're right, it's been on.
So even another aspect, fans have been saying, okay, let's see what Ruben Amorim does with his own players. Dogu is one of his own players, bro. And now he's really shining.
Just brilliantly.
Right.
And gets a little bit unlucky that he's got somebody behind him. And Thornley says to me, somebody needs to tell him that there's somebody there. And haven't done so. Doesn't matter though.
Fair play, man. Fair play.
Again, we saw earlier it was Luke Shaw. This time it's Harry Maguire. It wasn't the best of balls from Tavernier to Ouattara.
And I rate the Bournemouth manager highly, bro.
Anything. There's one chance for Semenyo.
I rate the Bournemouth manager highly. So for us to be like 2-0 up at this point,
that's not the be.
I gotta give our manager some credit, bro.
Normally is.
Ruben, he's gonna be smiling, bro.
Really get it wrong, Ben.
Come on, these are the days we were praying for, right? 2-0 at halftime. These were the days we were praying for, bro.
How well they
I know it's only preseason, but it still puts a smile on your face.
Credit to
A great performance. We got some goals.
And that's, for me, that's
Credit, man. Credit where it's due.
Positionally, you can be all well and good, but unless you're willing to really put those recovery runs in, you're not going to get anywhere near it. It's another clear foul on the far side.
Ooh.
This time the referee gives it.
Well, Diogo Dalot is the absolute epitome of a
And let's see.
unbelievably willing runner.
This makes it harder for like Diego Leon to make it into the team.
He's been
But
taking
as
the
fans,
rest of
we
this
just want the best
season
position,
and he's
the
been
best player
devastating
for the
as well.
position, bro.
Hasn't-
We don't care whether it's Diego Leon or Patrick Dogu, whoever's
He's got away
performing.
with it because he's managed to
He
get
has to
himself
play.
into position, and that's why I was hoping that
Yeah, but
somebody
Dogu has cemented
blindly see it
himself.
and just without looking, play him in, and Ouattara wouldn't get close.
Rain continues to fall with 90 seconds to go, plus any stoppages at the half-time interval.
Nice.
Ball downfield is allowed to roll out of play, and Bournemouth will have a throw-in level with the edge of their own penalty area. Manchester United
Comfortable,
has an
man.
opportunity
Comfortable.
to squeeze, so everybody is pushed hard into the Bournemouth half.
But
Squeeze.
I'm not delusional, and I won't say, hey, we don't need a midfielder. We do need a midfielder. We still need a striker, but
to get free.
these are encouraging
There's too
results,
many
bro.
black shirts around him.
These are encouraging results.
The
Ooh,
chance-
nice, Cass.
Lovely turn from Tavernier. Can't get past Bruno Fernandes.
I think he was being fouled, Ahmad.
It's another good ball in behind, looking for Patrick George.
And with Cass, he can pass, bro. The crossing is good.
It was actually a very good header from
Really good crossing.
Oh.
Damn. Stuck with this.
The referee's not going to give.
Up at halftime, and we're just relaxing now.
Mason Mount and has a conversation with the referee, thinks that he's been fouled. The referee thinking otherwise, and too many times we have had conversations.
Let's hope this continues into the season, bro.
Things not
Because
being
there's
given
no point
clear
in performing in preseason and then the normal season you're below average. Right? It doesn't make sense. Continue this consistency in the normal regular season.
because it is a
When we face Bournemouth in the Premier League, it should be 2-0 at halftime like this.
he's let go.
Right? Continue this into the season. There's no point in performing and then reducing the performances.
opening 45 that Manchester United will be very, very pleased with. Patrick
Impressive, man.
He's upended again. Thinks he's got one. I think he's-
Impressive game so far.
Yeah, he's just being hoisted back to his feet.
Continue. That should be the mindset from this team.
No,
Okay, let's
absolutely isn't.
carry this into the season. There's no point in having good performances like this, and then you end up
Finds
bottom half of the table again.
It's Hoyland steps over and gets himself running into the channel. Going to try and drive Castanesi. Does really well to get to the byline.
Oh, Hoyland, man, you're doing too much.
Target in the middle of the.
You are
penalty area.
doing too much, Rasmus.
Can't get there.
Just keep it simple and pass, bro.
Just needed to look after the ball a little
You're
bit.
not
better.
Sesko who can dribble.
What's willing him to do. He's got all that grass. He's
You're
showing
not Sesko who can
Tense
dribble,
about
man.
the
Keep it simple and cross. Come on, Rasmus.
Yeah, it's a good press from Manchester United.
There we go.
Could see that happening.
Half
We're not
time,
gonna get any
man.
more of the first half, though. Manchester United.
Half time.
And they'll head down the tunnel, leading by 2-0.
Half time, 2-0. What a half, bro. What a half. Dogu, I think that he was the player of that half, right? Linking up with his teammate, his national teammate, Rasmus Hoyland. What a pass from Dogu. What a pass, what a goal as well. So we're doing something. We are doing something. Let's hope we can carry this into the season, right? Because there's no point in having performances like this, and then when the season starts, you're really struggling. You're really looking besides you and saying, yo, where were those preseason performances in the season? So carry this into the season, bro. That should be the mindset. I think this is a great foundation to build off of. And a lot of people, their argument was, okay, maybe Ruben Amorim just needs a preseason to implement his ideas, to implement what he wants. And now we're seeing a bit more of what he wants, bro. Okay, now he's had a bit more training sessions, a bit more preseasons, and a bit more training, regular training on a daily basis. Now we can see what Ruben Amorim is doing. There's a style of play. There's a foundation. There's better football, bro. We're scoring some goals. So with Ruben, he's doing his thing, bro. He is doing his thing. And let's hope this can continue, bro. Let's just genuinely hope this can continue, because fair play to Ruben, we are performing, right? When we lose, we'll criticize him, but when we win, we gotta give him praise as well, bro. Like, so today we're seeing a bit more from the players. Even Dogu, the runs he's making, that's the manager, bro. That is the manager's instruction. So maybe the aspect of he just needed a preseason to implement what he needs is real, right? Maybe that aspect is real. Some fans will say, no, what's the point of a preseason? Even with preseason, it's going to be the same thing. So let's just see what happens, bro. This is giving us a small glimpse of hope, right? We're seeing some style of play. We're seeing some good football. We're seeing some good passing, great pressing as well. The way we're just playing as a team, bro. Playing as a team, bro. Yeah, we're cooking, bro. We're cooking, but we still have a lot of work to do, bro. There's still a lot of work. You're right, bro. So we're cooking, but there's still a lot of work to do. Let's see what the manager can do after this transfer window is officially closed, right? When all the players are in, let's say a new midfielder comes in, because look at what he's doing with his own guy, right? His own guy, Patrick Dogu, that was his first ever signing. Look at what he's doing with his first ever signing, his own guy. Now he's had a preseason. We're seeing something, bro. You're saying Casemiro do yeah, but with Cas, we know this season, I don't think he will have a massive role to play this season, bro. Because if we do get a midfielder, that's something else. And we can do something, bro. We can do something, bro. So let's just hope we can go out there and perform, right? There's no point in genuinely having a preseason like this and then the season starts badly. So just seeing this, they're giving me a bit of confidence, bro. They're giving me a bit of we might do something against Arsenal first game of the season. They're giving me that type of confidence, saying, "Yo, now we're passing properly, we're pressing properly." Yeah, they should keep this. They should keep up these performances, right? Consistency is the main question. Can Man United keep a performance like this into the season? Because when the season starts, don't let this same team beat you. This same Bournemouth team beat you, right? Because that would be disappointing, bro. That would be massively disappointing. Right now, you're outplaying them. When you meet Bournemouth in the Premier League, you have to do the same thing, right? You got to do the same thing. Outplay them, genuinely dominate them, score some good goals, and win the game. The way we've played in that first half, it should be a foundation to build off of, bro. A massive foundation to genuinely just build off of. And bro, Dogu, bro, he's really looking good. He's really looking good. I won't even lie. So looks like Ruben Amorim is showing us, because a lot of his interviews, he was saying, hey, he just needed more training sessions, probably needed a preseason. And now let's see what he does with that preseason. And now looks like he wasn't all talk, right? It looks like he wasn't just talking. Maybe he was telling the truth. Hey, I just need a preseason. And with a preseason, I can do something. I can literally implement what I want. And now I've seen way better performances, way better style, bro. A way better situation from Manchester United, bro. What a game. What a game. And overall, there's still a lot of work to be done, but it's encouraging, bro. It's encouraging. Yeah, let's see what happens next. These guys, they're doing extremely well, bro. They are doing it. This is an unbelievable game, and this is why, as fans, we'll stay up until crazy times for moments like this, bro. Yeah, we do need like maybe two more signings. A midfielder, obviously Sesko looks like he might come as well, but at least we're building that foundation, bro. We're building that foundation where I haven't stopped the time. Let me just set the time. We're building our foundation, bro. We are building a foundation where we can we can do something. I think when the season starts, obviously our first 5 Premier League games are extremely hard, bro. No doubt about it. But I have hope. I have hope that we can do something. First 5 Premier League games, I think it's what Arsenal, then Chelsea, then we also play. I Burnley might be the easiest one, but we also play Liverpool in that whole mixture. So our first 5 Premier League games are hard, right? Let's see where we are after that, right? After we play those massive teams, let's see where we are as a team, right? Because those are hard games, no doubt about it. I think we can beat Chelsea. We can get a result against Arsenal. Those two. Liverpool are the ones that are scaring me, bro. Just based on what Liverpool, the signings they've made, Florian Wirtz, that's where, okay, yeah, that's where you just have to say, oh, yeah, Liverpool versus Man United, that game will be extremely hard. But with Arsenal, I have hope. With Chelsea, I have hope. So just even the way we're playing right now, bro, they're giving us some type of hope that, okay, the first 5 games of the Premier League, we can maybe win 2, draw 1, and maybe it's the Liverpool one where we struggle, man. Let's see. Let's see. You're saying, as for you, you think Joshua Zerski should leave and Rasmus stay. But Rasmus is the one that's gonna leave, bro. Rasmus is the one that's gonna leave because he's involved in that Sesko deal, and we need Sesko, bro. I think Sesko just brings us so much. He brings us so much. You're saying, as for you, Liverpool are not going to do anything. I hope so. I hope so. Because if we're just looking at our first 5 fixtures, I think Liverpool is the one where it's unknown. It's unknown what Liverpool are going to do, especially with these new signings. It's unknown. Their new signings might flop, their new signings might be unbelievable. So Liverpool with Isaac, looks like Isaac is going to be there. Looks like Florian Wirtz, he's settling in well. So Liverpool, that's the team where I'm like, okay, I don't know what's genuinely gonna happen. Arsenal, Zubamendi, we've already dealt with him in the Europa League, and you can see he struggled, bro. He struggled. We can nullify somebody like Zubamendi when we play Arsenal. So it's only Liverpool where I'm literally surprised, bro. You're saying sub Dalot, Casemiro, and a lot of the team. Yeah, Cook, Bournemouth. Yeah, we heard what the manager had to say. After 70 minutes, that's when he will make some subs. So some of these players might still be on, but it's a great foundation, bro. Halftime, you're 2-0 up. Yo, what a way, what a way, what a way to cook, man. What a way to cook. The manager is cooking, bro. He is cooking. You're saying, see, looking at Liverpool team now, they are not that super like last season. I think they've improved, bro. They've improved their team just based on the signings. Because if they do get somebody like Isaac, yo. But with football, it's not that it's not that straightforward, because with football, a team can improve their team overall and then struggle. Just football is not determined, bro. You're saying Dalot is going to do well this game. Yeah, the whole team is doing well, bro. The whole team is doing well. We are cooking. And Ruben Amram, don't raise our hopes just to have a bad season, right? Let's hope these players don't just raise our hopes in preseason and then you start the season badly. because that's what they love doing, bro. You raise the hopes of the fans. Ooh, we're cooking in preseason, and then the official season starts, and then it's below average, bro. It's below average. Yeah, bro. Liverpool have lost a lot of players, but they've brought in some good players, bro. They've brought in some good players. Casemiro, Casemiro won't have a massive part to play. I'm not really worried about Cas because another midfielder will come in. Just looking at this foundation, at least Ruben Amorim is showing us, okay, regardless of the midfield, if we get it right, we will perform. If we get it right, we will perform, and that's really amazing to see. Because last time I thought we were performing just because of the Kobbie Mainoo and Ugarte partnership, but we're seeing the same thing we saw in the previous game. So it's down to coaching, bro. It is down to coaching. Low key, the pressing is the same mentality. We're really cooking at the same rate. So this is amazing to see from Manchester United, bro. This is amazing to see from Manchester United. And yeah, I did a poll 2 hours ago. Wow, over 1,000 people have voted, man. Over 1,000 people have voted on this poll. Which midfielder do you want at Manchester United? Looks like 64% have said Baleba, bro. So Baleba looks like that's the guy a lot of people want, bro. Obviously, 22% would take Edison. Edison is a good midfielder, bro, but we will cook in the midfield. We will bring in a midfielder to cook. I hope like in 2 weeks we've wrapped up all our transfers and then we're just focused on the new season, right? Wrap up your transfers and then focus on that new season because we need it, bro. You're saying Liverpool need time. That's the essence of buying players. Yeah, bro. Liverpool will need time, bro. Liverpool will need time. And let's see. I just hope we beat them, bro. That's all I'm praying for. Like with Liverpool, I'm not really paying attention to what they're doing. I'm just focused on, hey, what we are doing as a team. Because if we get it right, we can do something, bro. We can do something. Let's see. Those first 5 games of the season, they'll genuinely show us how our season will go, right? Are we just gonna be getting smashed left, right, and center, or are we gonna turn up? Because big teams are not really worried with Ruben Amorim, bro. Ruben Amorim, the big teams, that's where he was winning. We remember, he barely got a lot of wins last season, but then teams like Man City, he got a win. Teams like Chelsea, the first game against, oh no, not Chelsea, Arsenal, he knocked them out of the Carabao Cup. So the big teams, I'm not really worried too much, bro. It's the small teams where last season where we dropped a lot of points. Games like this, Bournemouth, you're losing 3-0, right? Brighton, you're losing. It's the small teams where that actually losing to them, that's the reason we finished bottom half of the table, bro. So that's why I'm so happy that, okay, these small teams, Brighton, you're dealing with them the way you're supposed to deal with them. Because these are the small teams who were struggling with last season. That's why we dropped so many points. Just imagine if, because we did win a lot of big games, right? We won some big games. Liverpool draw. Obviously, under Eric Ten Hag, we lost it 3-0, but under Ruben Amorim, we drew against Liverpool. We beat Man City and drew as well. So we had some great games, right? Both games against Man City, Ruben Amorim got some points. So the small teams, that's where we drop points, bro. Bournemouth are slapping you 3-0, right? Wolves, they were slapping you. So it's the small teams where I'm really focused. Okay, now we can do something. These small teams, deal with them, right? Because that's how you're gonna get top four. Imagine if we got a result like that, winning against Manchester City, home and away. At home we won against Man City. Away we got a draw. Imagine those performances, and then you still beat the small teams. We would have gotten top four. And the top 4 race last season, it was messed up, bro. If we just beat these small teams, top 4 would have been easy, bro. Because we beat Man City, we got a result against Liverpool. So the big teams, Ruben Amorim was turning up, Arsenal, things like that. De Ligt coming on, man. Good to see De Ligt coming on. Let's get back into this, man.
So that's good news.
And it goes to show.
Second half, let's go.
Talking about the fact that Luke Shaw might be injured for 3 minutes after.
Second half, let's go.
Don't trust us. Not got a clue what we're talking about. Doesn't look like any changes.
Yeah, small teams is what we need to be doing, bro.
Just yet. I'm sure those changes will come.
So De Ligt for Harry Maguire.
The second half.
That's a good change, man. Rotation.
That ended.
That's a good change, man.
More of the same.
You've scored goals, now just prevent these guys from scoring.
The same of that.
Good change, man. Good change.
Especially these little ones round the corner. They're so difficult for.
At least also bring on Sekou Kone, bro. Bring on Sekou Kone. Right? It's preseason. Give these guys an opportunity.
It's very sad to have lost Ozzy Osbourne.
Give these guys an opportunity, bro.
More times in the last fortnight.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
He's my favourite singer. My favourite singer, so.
Come on, come on. Second half. Let's hope we cook.
Music for it.
Let's hope we see at least 2 more goals. 2 more goals. 2 more goals, guys. Let's go.
Wild to be in Black Sabbath, and he goes, "All right, I'll show you what a solo career looks like."
And there we go.
Some of the greatest music we've ever had. Brilliant stuff, and God rest Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, seconded.
We're underway in the second half.
Let's go, man.
Manchester United leading by 2.
Let's go.
To 0. Long ball forward by Bournemouth, who have been second best.
Yeah, some substitution, bro, but hey,
for the first 45 minutes.
Looks like he's just maintaining the overall thing, bro.
All the way through the first half.
We heard before the game what he was saying. I want to just maintain the fitness of all the players, bro. He won't overplay players. He won't underplay players.
From Mason Mount that set that attack going.
But give some of these academy players some game time. I think 70th minute, bring on a lot of these guys, right? Fletcher brothers.
To Mason Mount. Mount finds Rasmus.
Come on, you also bring on Sekou Kone. At least some of the academy players. Peter Obi, Toby Collier before he goes out on loan.
Dinks one over the top. It's a lovely ball over the top as well for Diogo Dalot to try and get on the end of.
Nice foundation to be building, bro.
Diogo Dalot having to work hard to get there.
Because realistically, Man United, yeah, bro, second half has started, bro.
Yeah, there might have been a little bit too much loft on that one, and I think you can all see that it is extremely blowy out there.
Yeah, we needed this, man. We just needed this. Let's hope this is how we play in the season. Right? Let's hope this is how you're genuinely destroying teams in the season.
Images, you'll understand what we're talking about here.
Fair play, Ruben. Fair play.
62,500 people inside, but
like we're seeing something.
So it can get a little bit cold and a little bit blowy and very, very wet on a night like this. Manchester United players sporting that new shirt.
Yeah, Dogo has been unbelievable today.
I've got to say,
yo,
the new strips.
Dogo, man.
This season,
fair play to the guy.
An absolute peach.
The white one's brilliant. I really like the white one.
But just give the fans at least 3-4 more goals.
Agreed.
Right? I want to see a situation where you give these guys a payback, man. Payback for last season.
How much the whole dressing room like the kits, especially the white one. Rasmus Højlund takes a little
nice Højlund
there, but manages to hold off Marcus Senesi. Now Luke Shaw tidies up, finds Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, Bruno
uses Tom Heaton as the escape route.
And with Tom Heaton, hey, fair play to the guy, man.
It's a clear shove in the back.
Fair play to the guy for a third choice goalkeeper.
The referee, Lewis Smith.
He's okay, right? He gets the job done.
Completely.
For a third choice goalkeeper, he gets the job done. He's making some decent saves in some moments. Like when he's needed, he's making the save. So for a third choice goalkeeper, yo, I can't even complain with Tom Heaton, bro.
That discretion is the better part of valor.
I can't even complain. Because if this was Altay, Bindia, or Onana, they're making mistakes. You're saying cash in on Dalot and go for Roger Fernandez. Dalot is rubbish. I understand. Yeah, bro. I've had like frustrations with Dalot, but we know that's where Ahmad is gonna play. Ah, Dogu, you should have passed earlier, bro.
This takes over, looks to get the cross in, and the referee has given the free kick.
Free kick, but you should have passed earlier.
I mean, Bournemouth giving the ball away. I mean, that was completely unnecessary. I'm not quite sure what
But that's
issue is.
I don't expect to see Dalot playing a lot of games, bro. Because that's where Ahmad usually plays. Right now, Ahmad is playing as a number 10, but he usually plays where Dalot is playing. So Diego Dalot is a bench player this season, bro.
Realized that he
Like full team, when the full team is fit, Dalot is a bench player.
Opportunity, so
let's find out what Manchester United can do.
And if you try and sell Dalot, who's really gonna buy him though? Realistically,
Manchester United captain,
unless you send him to Saudi or something,
Preseason.
it's gonna be hard to sell a guy like that, bro.
This kind of position, and I mean,
Because of the wages as well.
Distance, Ben, isn't it?
it is. It is.
Fernandez. Oh, he actually leaves it for Mason.
Oh!
It's just wide. Really close.
We're doing something.
Just wide of the mark.
Yo,
It was unlucky.
come on, guy.
I wasn't sure whether he was going to do something like that, Bruno Fernandes, or if he was going to knock it a little bit further for his teammate,
Ooh.
Diogo Dalot, Portuguese teammate, obviously, as well as.
And I love this system, though.
He could strike a good ball from that
I
distance.
love this system where you're not spending too much on the ball,
The wrong side of the post.
right? You're keeping it simple, passing it instantly,
Tom Heaton.
keeping the ball
to
moving.
Euro. Love that Ben Thornley's just had to qualify.
Oh, amazing, amazing. Oh, come on. Unlucky there. The pass needed to be better. Another free kick, bro.
Certainly was a free kick.
Second half starting extremely well as well.
But again, the move on the build-up, and I think he's being fouled.
Oh,
Lovely touch. I mean, he's got hold of him, Salah. Otherwise, Ahmad would have been away. Then he gets himself.
yeah, I agree with you. Casemiro has to go, but
Challenge that one.
looks like he's going to stay another season, bro.
Marcus Senesi doesn't get the ball. Oh dear, you can't do that. You certainly
Yeah,
can't get away with that.
Casemiro has to go, bro. Yeah, Casemiro has to
Yellow
go.
card has not been shown, if I'm being honest.
That was a great
Hackney would be a great option, but
not being able to live with the pace of Manchester United.
I would just love like somebody that's technical on the ball, bro. But I agree with you. Just
Who gets this one?
we need a six.
Feel
We need a six,
this.
and probably even somebody that can control the game, bro.
Or could it be the left foot of the diminutive?
We need a six, bro.
Or could it be
Come on, give us another go. Oh, lucky,
the top corner, Manchester United.
unlucky.
Just
Because we saw Ahmad in the championship, he was scoring free kicks. He was scoring free kicks, so he's used to
a huge turn for
these types of situations. Yeah, the rain is becoming heavy now.
From the weather, corner is taken short. Bruno Fernandes.
Now it's heavy rain, bro. Heavy rain. Before it wasn't as heavy, but right now you can see, bro.
Loses out.
The heavy rain is really dripping now.
Just sold him a little bit short, didn't he?
Ooh,
I watched him doing those sprints yesterday,
I don't know why in like
exploding away. He was brilliant to watch.
in 2025, football stadiums don't really have that situations like some NBA stadiums where when it starts raining, you can close the top.
Fernandez comes back out to the far side, and Lenny Yoro.
Oh my God. Unbelievable day today. The football we're playing. The football we're playing. Yo. The football we're playing. Diallo, man.
To make it three
Diallo, man. A 3-0 situation.
was great.
We're really destroying these guys.
Finishing things off to make it Manchester United 3.
The football we're playing.
Such a clever goal. Really well.
3-0.
And he didn't even need to hammer it.
Oh my God.
The accuracy
Yo, Amad Diallo gets his goal. But brilliant game today, bro. Oh, this is what we stay up for, bro. What a game. Credit to the manager. Amad Diallo gets his goal as well. Come on. We are cooking today. Man United are performing.
Because they've been really
Manchester United are performing, man. Games like this just put a massive smile on your face. 3-0, and that's how you destroy a game.
Yeah, it did.
Now make some substitutions. Bring on Sekou Kone.
Soldier Field in Chicago, Manchester United lead Bournemouth
I think the game is over now.
2-0.
Like 3-0. Great situation, bro.
By Ruben Ammer inside.
We're playing.
It's decided that the inclement weather requires it.
We're playing. And now that the manager has his own preseason, we're seeing him cook.
Pouring down.
We're seeing him cook with his own philosophy and style of play, bro.
Manchester pouring it down. Monsoon pouring it down.
We're seeing what he wants from the players.
Touch and turn.
Oh,
Manchester United are on the
that's the problem with Boyland as well, man. Hey,
loses.
yeah, we need Sesko real quickly, bro. We need Sesko quickly, man. Because with Hoyland, he'll show some great moments and then he'll remind you why you need a striker. Immediately, he'll remind you why you need a new striker. Hoyland is like that. He'll show you a good moment and then a few seconds later, he'll remind you that, yeah, this is why we need a new striker.
The way they have worked that ball to create the space for it to go straight into that speed, been really good.
We are cooking right now.
Of what we saw in training the other week.
And they're keeping their shape. Defensively, nothing to worry about. Bro, this is amazing.
Oh. Chance here maybe for Evan Nielsen.
Oh.
Well blocked by Luke Shaw.
And this is not like it's Bournemouth Team B, bro.
To Tavernier.
We're really cooking these guys. We're really cooking these guys. And I think one of their new signings are playing, bro. We are moving well. You're right, bro. Yo, we're cooking.
That far side who gets his shot away. Pushes it a long way wide.
Yo, great finish. We've seen some good goals, man. Patrick Dogu, Rasmus Højlund with a nice header. Amad Diallo with a good finish. We've seen some great goals today, man. And that's how it's supposed to be. Teams like this, you're supposed to be smashing them 3-0, right? You're supposed to be destroying them 3-0, bro. Let's carry this into the season.
Is that you get wet from the ground up when it's raining like this because it bounces off the concrete everywhere and you just end up getting that.
Yeah, the rain is a problem right there, bro.
Here's the corner into the penalty area.
The rain is a problem. Let's hope we don't concede. Because this will be like two back-to-back games where
finding a little bit of
Tom Heaton doesn't concede a goal. Against Leeds, he kept a clean sheet, and now he's about to keep a clean sheet. Tom Heaton moving nicely, bro. Moving well, Tom Heaton. Fair play to him.
He ran on the cross for Luke Shaw there. That's
but fair play to everybody that played today.
The defensive dark arts, isn't it? Yeah. They've both got hold of each other, so it's 50-50. There's no real problem with it, but he has firmly prevented Evan Nielsen from climbing too.
Nice.
Luke Shaw showing his experience.
And I like the way we just
steps in,
recover the ball immediately.
Takes a couple of touches, manages
immediately.
Mason Mount's not going to be able to get there ahead of Philip Billing. He's going to tidy up.
Looks so tidy, man.
Luke Shaw.
Tidy.
Fernandez has spotted out that.
Unlucky pass.
He's not going to be able to get there.
But everybody's just trying to
anyway.
Reduce the amount of ball loss, right? You're not really losing the ball too much. I think that's the instruction from the manager. Prevent yourselves from losing the ball.
It's a dangerous game to play.
And constant pressing.
Side that have lost a couple of really important players for them.
Ruben is forming something, bro.
A well put together team, don't they? But
Ruben is forming something.
A player like Dean Huyson or even
nice pass.
You end up in a situation where They are holes that you've got to fill.
Amad Diallo.
Maybe haven't quite succeeded in filling them just yet.
No,
And, oh,
no, they haven't.
Dogie.
Patrick Dorgan.
Bro,
Minutely back on the day.
this guy is playing like Nuno Mendes today. Dogu.
The free kick.
Bro, he's having the game of his life today.
I don't know whether
He's having the game of his life, Patrick Dogu. This man is playing like Nuno Mendes right now.
I'm sure. I know he has been.
Like, wow. Ah, ref. Ref.
Diogo Dalot's recovered brilliantly from that man in the penalty area.
Oh, unlucky, Ahmad.
He says the ball was won. Oh, goodness me. Could have gone either way.
Yeah.
Down in the
But don't
penalty area,
prevent,
and to make a recovery sprint here.
just prevent injuries, man. Don't overcommit. Come on, United. Don't overcommit into like challenges and things like that. That's how you're going to get injured.
Referee saying
That is how you're going to get injured. Overcommitting with challenges and things like that. You don't want to get an injury during preseason, bro.
Antoine Semenyo to be able to use his fancy footwork inside the box. And he was just crowded out
Ooh.
from an incredibly hard-working Manchester United side.
Yeah, if Rasmus, at least
Senesi.
his final few games at Man United, he's going to get some goals, right? Before Sesko comes, you get some goals, and then it is what it is, man. It didn't work out with Rasmus Højlund. At least now we can start building a better foundation,
Applauded by the Manchester United fans in the
a way better foundation. Nice.
Only played 5 games for Denmark. Philip Delaney.
Yeah, I know he hasn't played a lot. That's why I was unsure whether he probably would be involved. That's
Misplaced passing.
June the 19th, 2023 was the last involvement that he played.
Nice, nice, nice.
Just
Oh, Rasmus.
as well. Looks to play it forward, just.
And then a poor pass. That's the thing with Rasmus Højlund, bro. You do one great thing, and then
Side to Ahmad.
the next thing he does, he reminds you that, okay, yeah, this is why we need a new striker, right? The turn from Rasmus was amazing, but then the pass wasn't really there, bro.
made sure Bruno Fernandes was through the middle.
So Rasmus Højlund, he'll do one thing, unbelievable, ooh, nice turn, and then the pass wasn't really there, bro.
Bournemouth.
So that's why I think this season, just bring a striker that will give you consistency.
So Brooks.
Like there's so many moments where you're looking at it and saying, okay, yeah, if we had a better striker, we create a bit more, right? We facilitate a bit more, more opportunities. It's a way better situation, bro.
Comes on to replace Georgie Petrovic.
But yeah, time to make subs, Ruben. More subs. Time to make more subs, man.
Not quite yet.
Because give these academy players some chances. It's what 3-0 up. It's preseason. Give some of these academy players a chance, man. So Setikone, bring them on. Fletcher, bring them on, man.
I think we might be going back to that 4-1-4-1 that we saw in the game against Everton at MetLife.
Yeah, very possibly.
Yeah, Lamens, he's energetic, bro. And let's see, bro. As a goalkeeper, he's possibly sound. You're right, bro. He is possibly sound. And
Long ball forward.
for me, Sesko, bro. Sesko is the guy that will genuinely just add a lot into our attack. Pace. He's really good on the ball, both feet. His attribute to strike the ball from a long range as well. So Sesko, bro, he's an unbelievable addition, bro. He would be unbelievable.
Chance here maybe. Diogo Dalot out to the right to Ahmad. Renard just realises he's got two markers.
Yeah, we need Sesko, a quality midfielder. We still need a lot before that first Premier League game, bro. We still need a lot. You're right. Like a quality midfielder, Sesko, and a goalkeeper.
Is good, but it's still into the penalty.
Oh. Oh.
I think it took a deflection, didn't it?
Oh, deflection, man.
I'm sure it did.
Yes, it did.
Oh.
It definitely did. Goes behind for a corner. I don't know who's touched it. Is it Delict that
Yeah, Delict is insane.
in the end of that? I think it might be, you know.
Like with Delict, he just senses danger.
Push it.
Wow.
It's either him or
Wow.
Heaton himself that's managed to.
And I'm also happy that we're selling Garnacho, man. At least
Before it reached the
this
goalkeeper.
season, you don't have to worry about, okay, players that ain't really on the same page as the manager.
Strong on the headers. Chance. Great save from Heaton.
Like what Garnacho did after we lost that Europa League final, it's unacceptable, bro. Oh, Tom Heaton saving like like a G, bro.
Sure whether we might
Oh my God, this guy's a boss. Tom Heaton, my goalkeeper, bro.
Needed it.
More clean sheets than Onana. Oh my God, Tom Heaton, bro. Wow.
Trapped under his feet, can't get any.
My goalkeeper, Tom Heaton.
And then as it comes out,
My goalkeeper, Tom Heaton, bro.
Onto his preferred foot.
Low key, this match alone, he's already showed more composure than both Onana and Altay Bindi.
Not quite as confident with his right.
Like Tom Heaton, fair play to the guy.
I will tell you why.
I know he's not gonna be starting, but yo, when he plays, you gotta enjoy moments like this, Tom Heaton.
But when it's coming back in the opposite direction, you've got to do the job just as well. And I'm not chasing after this one.
Oh.
It's going to get him stuck brilliantly. How on earth does he make up the ground then? We see it time and time again, and every time I'm surprised by it.
Yeah,
He's amazingly quick.
pretty good by Ahmad to just make up the ground there. But Tom Heaton, bro, like, hey, fair play to the man. Fair play to the man.
A few changes coming here for Manchester United in the next.
At least finally, changes are coming.
Into the box by United.
Substitutions are coming.
He doesn't give up on it, and very nearly is rewarded for that persistence.
And I know there's some fans that wanna say, okay, yeah, let's give Rasmus Højlund another chance. Let's give Rasmus Højlund another season.
Just hard work.
But I think it's game over for Rasmus, bro. Let's just bring in Sesko and then forget about Rasmus Højlund.
This was normally
Because he's had his chance at the top level. You don't really get too many chances.
Made at the weekend.
I think Rasmus Højlund, he's had his opportunity. Let's now focus on something new, bro. Focus on Sesko.
So, right wing corner.
At the top level, you don't get too many chances. Ooh. I wish Delict scored that one, bro. Oh. Oh.
Palmed over the bar.
Yeah.
Delict, my defender.
That was a really good save because he arrived late.
Yo. And I see him probably getting like 3 or 4 goals from headers this season, bro. Like Delict, I genuinely see that 3 or 4 goals from headers.
It was headed
This season, Delict, I see that happening.
Needed stopping.
He's really good aerially. Delict is unbelievable aerially, bro.
Duties again. Here comes the delivery into the edge of the 6-yard box. Comes out to Ahmad. Going to play it back to Luke Shaw. Shaw is going to give this back to Mason Mount.
Nice.
And that brings it down. Options in the middle for Manchester United, including
Bruno. Ooh, that's actually a great pass. The way we're passing, bro. Nah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
He catches the player, and that will be a free kick.
That's a really clever ball.
This is beautiful, man.
Thought that he was just going to.
And these guys are just giving me hope. Like, hey, maybe with a few more players,
he was stretching.
the football looks way better.
Defense, but
right? It's already looking amazing. This is an unbelievable game, but with another midfielder, a Sesko, bro, we might be doing something. They're giving me hope.
His defensive
This team is giving me hope.
wanted the immediate ball forward to
Don't give us hope and then not perform during the season. Please, Man United. Please, I beg you. We are doing unbelievable, bro.
Onside.
Unbelievable right now. Like passing extremely well. Bournemouth really don't have any realistic opportunities. Like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Took a ball into Tavernier. It's a brilliant from the Manchester United captain. Absolutely fantastic from Bruno Fernandes.
I don't think that was a corner either.
I agree.
I think it came back off him.
Come on. This is fantastic, bro. Fantastic.
As well.
Yeah.
Fantastic football.
I think his reaction says it all.
Now make some changes, Ruben. Please make some changes.
You can't help but respect Bruno Fernandes. We're almost at the end of his 70-minute stint. Pre-season game.
Oof.
And he's just put a long...
And the manager did say a lot of these players will play like 70 minutes.
To try and prevent Manchester United conceding. He's cleared that one up.
Nice.
Bit of anger with that one, wasn't there?
Frustration. Out of play on the...
And let's just hope we've cut out mistakes. That was the main thing with last season.
Changes.
Too many mistakes. At least the changes are in now. My guy Diego Leon coming on, but Dogu was unbelievable. For me, Dogu, man of the match. Man of the match, Dogu, bro. You did your thing.
Rasmus Højlund, Casemiro, Mason Mount, and Thiago Dalot. The only three players that remain on the field. I know Bruno's making way as well. So the only two players that stay are the goalkeeper and Matthijs de Ligt.
Yeah.
So the only two that stayed, goalkeeper, de Ligt. Some good changes, man. Some great changes.
Here we go.
Chido Obi getting his chance.
Diego Leon.
And our boy Diego Leon.
Ethan Williams.
Our boy Ethan Williams.
Toby Collier. Bendito Mantato. Tyler Fredrickson.
Yeah, Fredrickson, Mantato.
I think that's everyone.
A lot of young players getting their opportunity right now.
Leon and Heaven replace Mount, Fernandes, Højlund, Dogu, Yoro, Ahmad, Casemiro, and Luke Shaw.
Well,
It's a great situation, man.
what a fantastic 70 minutes.
Fair play to the players. You delivered, and now
Manchester United.
rest, man, rest. We still have a game in 2 days.
Kobbie Mainoo and Manu Ugarte could arguably be the two starting centre midfielders for Manchester United. It's Kobbie Mainoo that's got the ball here.
Kobbie Mainoo has come on and he's already cooking, bro.
Down the right-hand side.
Fair play to him, Kobbie. Fair play.
Quite get there.
Even Mantato.
Was he not giving a free kick, the referee? He must have done.
Like, hey, this guy's talented though. He is talented. Our academy is producing some great talents, bro. But the one I'm mostly excited for is JJ Gabriel.
Yeah.
Like from the academy, there's a lot of hype from JJ Gabriel. People are calling him Kid Messi. People are calling him the next big thing. I think he might make his debut for Man United when he's 16 years old. So JJ Gabriel, bro, that guy, he has talent.
Oh yeah, just steps away from him. Ugarte.
He has talent, bro. He might be our Lamine Yamal, JJ Gabriel.
Swept out to the left-hand side where Diego Leon manages to get hold of this one.
Oh, Diego Leon cooking. My right back. Oh, let me go. Come on, man. Oh, Ethan Williams. Ethan Williams
Goal created down the left-hand side.
with a goal.
Finished off with a plum by the academy graduate Ethan Williams.
Ethan Williams with a goal. What a goal, man.
Goal.
Hey, Diego Leon slipped, but yo, we get it. We get it. There's a lot of water. But great run from Diego Leon, right? Ethan Williams, bro. Hey, great goal. Great goal by Man United. Good run by Diego Leon. I get why he slipped, bro. I get why he slipped. The water, right? It's wet. The field is wet. You're going to slip.
The goalkeeper will
Unlucky, but yo, Ethan, great goal. Ethan Williams.
Finish from Ethan Williams.
And the manager was saying, yo, I have plans for this kid. I have plans for Ethan Williams.
That we said
Great strike.
through today.
Great strike, great goal.
In this preseason.
Yo, and that's what preseason is about. Moments like this, seeing academy players just scoring goals. Yo, 4-0 is unbelievable. Oh!
Into the penalty area. Lovely bit of skill. Gets the
Oh! We're cooking, bro.
Got him there in the first place, but
Yo!
fantastic from the young Dave. Brilliant.
We are cooking, bro. No. No. Even the substitutes are cooking, bro. Wow.
Didn't take it with it. Maybe that was probably the time.
Wow. This is amazing, bro. Wow. What a game. What a game. I think this is the game of preseason so far. So far, this has been the game.
Kobbie Mainoo does brilliantly.
Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Like, wow. Wow. What a game.
He just caught on his heels ever so slightly.
What a game, bro.
From that angle.
The academy kids just came on and they're just keeping the standards, keeping the level, and keeping the excitement.
The young players for Manchester United given an opportunity. Those that didn't get.
Come on, man. Ethan Williams, great goal. Cheetah Obi trying to do something. Yo, Matato balling out. Bro, we're cooking. We're cooking right now.
He does a very good job. Aid in heaven.
What a game. Oh my God, 8 in heaven, bro. What a game.
Top eating anyway.
Yo. And we need moments like this, Man United. We need games like this where after such a bad season, seeing a game like this, it gives you some kind of smile, bro. We needed this, man. Some kind of smile.
Bournemouth corner. Adrian Truffert.
We are cooking, man.
Do any real damage.
Yo.
Batista was immediately aware of the
Like low-key, Diego Leon had one of the funniest assists, bro. He slips and then, hey, yeah, bro, I'm also excited, bro. Diego Leon, hey, Ethan Williams, fair play to the guy, bro. What a goal. What a goal, man. I still think we get one more. Make it 5-0. 5-0 before the full time. 5-0 would be unbelievable.
News changes.
Wow.
We'll see Chris Metal.
This has been a game.
Daniel Aduache.
This has been a game.
Adams all come onto the field.
Yo.
15 minutes to go.
Manchester United, man.
Yeah.
We never fail to
I don't envy them.
Disappoint sometimes.
15 minutes to go in this.
Like this has been a fair play to the manager, fair play to the players. There's nothing really to complain about today. The academy players came on, cooked. Senior players were cooking. Bro, yeah, I think it might be 5-0. Let's hope for a 5-0, bro. There's still time. There's still time for a 5-0. Let's hope for a 5-0, bro.
Philip Billing.
There's still time for that. One more goal. One more goal. Maybe it might be a Cheeto Obi making it 5-0.
Swung in.
Unbelievable game so far.
By Manchester United.
Wow. Moments like this, we deserve moments like this, man. After suffering the way we suffered last season, you need moments like this where you just cook a team, where you just destroy a team, bro.
Taking this.
We needed this. Oh, unlucky.
Tyler Adams gets a warm round of applause, obviously, American professional, and this football intelligent crowd realizing.
Come on, man. What a game today. Everybody is smiling right now. And both our left backs, hey, they performed, bro. Patrick Dogu, massive performance, and yo, Diego Leon looking confident.
Again, Semenyo.
Diego Leon looking confident, bro.
There's a case the other day for the rhythm being disrupted.
Perfect game today. Perfect game.
I think they had a little bit more difficult conditions to contend with.
Perfect game, man.
Against West Ham. But the rhythm hasn't been interrupted in this.
Yeah,
team
last time against West Ham, we saw when we got subs, the rhythm was interrupted. It was a different performance. But now, bro, the momentum is the same, right? You're still on smoke. You still want more goals.
I'll run you through the full team.
Massive improvement, man. Ogate. Yo, unlucky.
By Tyler Adams.
Massive improvement, man. Massive improvement.
This is cleared by
United, you're doing what you need to do. And it's just about the result. But here it wasn't just
now that he recovers
a sloppy result. Your performance, scoring goals, entertaining the fans, bro.
Williams presses.
Entertaining the fans.
Clearance is long, and Aiden Heaven will have to deal with it. Slightly.
Fair play, Ruben Amram, man. Fair play to you.
Yeah,
the ball.
I think Ethan Williams was just a little bit late with his challenge on James Hill. He's one of those that can be quite a nasty.
But I understand with Ethan Williams, bro. He's excited, bro. First goal.
Do that. It was his shin
for the senior team.
He was just a little bit late.
Bro, the excitement he's feeling right now, it's unbelievable. Like, it might be preseason, but those goals still mean a lot to academy players, bro.
Yeah.
These goals, they still mean a lot, bro. Oh, I scored in preseason.
Falls over, manages to recover and makes the tackle.
They mean so much.
Pouring forward again. It's 4-on-4. Kobbie Mainoo.
Oh, Kobbie. Cheeto.
Dito Mantato.
Mantato.
Eventually pushed to the ground, it looked like, by Tyler Adams, and they managed to get the ball away.
Loki, I've seen enough from Mantato to say that, yo, let him replace Diego Dalot. Right? If he replaces Diego Dalot, I wouldn't be too upset with it, bro. Like, during the season, if Diego Dalot isn't really performing,
keep with him.
And you just tell Mantato that, yo, you're the new replacement. But I don't see that happening with Diego Dalot. They gave him a new number, so he's gonna have a massive part.
Manchester United are going.
He's gonna be a massive player this season, Diego Dalot. They gave him a new number 2
from the back.
So let's just see with that, bro. But this game, what a game, bro! What a game!
Back up to Williams, Cheeto Obi.
Cheeto, nice.
Get the ball to sit as he wants to play the pass.
Like, we've done our thing.
10 minutes to go, and even the substitutions that have come on in the second half.
And when you're watching games like this, you don't even realize that, okay, the time has passed by, right? Because you're so entertained.
We've seen skill from Cheeto Obi.
But if this was a situation where we're losing, it feels so slow. When we're winning, the game passes by so fast, bro. But if we're losing, the game is so slow, bro. You feel like it's a decade or something.
When he sets his mind to it,
you feel like it's a decade or something.
From a dead ball situation.
But we've done our thing.
We've already seen this evening, really good finisher as well.
Yeah, it's got to be a big season for him, hasn't it? He's managed to get himself on this tour.
Yo, we have done our thing today.
Badly does he want to be involved in future squads?
Has to be everything, I suppose.
Yeah.
Here is the delivery from the
nice.
I was talking about on that occasion from Ethan Williams. Bendito
Mantato.
We saw him score an absolute hatful of goals for Adam Lawrence's season. All of those games available for you on MUTV. 18s and 21s.
Yeah, great situation right now, bro.
Set aside for.
Like, this is a proper foundation to build off of. You're winning like this. And now let's see what we can do.
For those players.
Let's see what we can do when the Premier League starts. But this is encouraging.
To coming on this tour, but also
extremely encouraging, bro.
How much they want to be involved when they get back. Ruben Amorim is quite clear that.
Wow, he's really sold me the dream, Ruben.
You are old enough.
Sounds familiar, Ben.
Oh, Diego Leon, Loki has that burst of pace. Like if you watch him, the burst of pace is insane from Diego Leon.
Williams down this left-hand side. I feel
like he has that acceleration when he wants to just go to that next level of acceleration. He has that Diego Leon.
They will have had a little bit of a shock at what they've seen today from this Manchester United side.
Yeah, proper game. Proper game.
Manager.
I was going to say, I don't think
like these guys, they battered us 3-0.
We'll look at it and go, oh, hang on a second.
Yeah.
And this just feels amazing, bro. Ethan Williams, fair play to you, man.
I mean, Manchester United 2
your first in the preseason professional goal for the senior
Manchester
team.
United 4, Bournemouth 0 is
moments like this are amazing.
Another level.
Well, hopefully we will speak to Ruben Amorim and a player after the game, Harry Robinson, down pitch side for
us. Yeah, Ruben, hey, he sold me the dream. He sold me the dream. The way we were pressing, just the way we were passing. This is a proper team performance.
At Soldier Field.
Unbelievable team performance, bro.
So Let's sweeps up for Manchester United. Kobbie Mainoo.
Nice.
Finds Williams.
Oh, Williams. Unlucky.
Just can't bring it under control. Frustrated with himself. He's going to give the free kick.
I'm actually not sure that he was frustrated with himself on that occasion. I think he's probably saying he had no need to lift the ball, just play it along the floor. He made it a little bit difficult, Ethan Williams.
Really unbelievable, man. Really unbelievable.
Won his side a free kick. Brooks standing over it. I would like a consolation, I'm sure, Bournemouth. Manchester United will desperately want to keep hold of that clean sheet.
Yeah, let's just hold a clean sheet, bro.
All down the right-hand side. Comes to Hill.
But yeah, Dogu, man of the match for me.
Back to Meppen.
We've been entertained, bro. This is why we genuinely stay up sometimes.
Coming onto the field.
Games like this, bro. This is why we genuinely stay up sometimes.
Couldn't do anything at all about the goal.
Like moments like this, games like this.
Ethan Williams. Graduate.
Where you just want to see entertainment, right? You want to see goals.
First game on tour.
You want to see academy players get their first senior goal, bro.
Things dreams are like us.
Yes.
And Ruben Amorim, he was talking highly about Ethan Williams. Like he has plans for this guy. Let's see where it goes.
We'd want to see a progression again. Continue the progression of this Manchester.
And he's really good on the ball, Ethan Williams. Bro, he's really, really good on the ball, Ethan Williams.
From Manu Ugarte. So I will finish the question to you, Ben. Have we seen a progression? And if so, how much of a progression?
Yeah, we've seen massive progression.
Not just in the work rate that we definitely saw against West Ham. I think they've stepped that up another level. I think the level of opposition is a lot higher, and we've made them look extremely ordinary. The football that they played, those little balls round the corner.
But Ethan Williams has impressed today, bro.
We know that Bruno Fernandes.
Brilliant from Ethan Williams. Like, wow. Wow.
I just don't think that they were.
And he's playing against senior Bournemouth players, bro.
How much better can Manchester United get? Listen, we're on the third game of pre-season. And there's a bit of frustration there. That's not a bad ball for some.
I hope we can be playing like this when the season begins. Just keep this level. That's all we're praying for.
And Evan Nielsen, Semenyo,
keep this level into the season.
Many defences in the Premier League, problems next season, and United were never troubled.
Wow.
No, there's been a couple of moments, haven't there? One ball across the
lid. Keeping it simple, the lid.
Save from Tom Heaton in the first half. And that one that hit the crossbar off a deflection in the second half. But they really haven't had too much more to
A
deal
bit
with.
disappointing that Toby Collier will go out on loan, but let's see what he does when he goes out on loan, bro.
Absolutely.
Let's see what Toby Collier does when he goes out on loan. It will be,
87.5 minutes.
Yeah, giving them.
I think low key he does need that loan move where he's playing week in, week out.
Spaces that they perhaps don't want to go, force them to go long, and they're
Ah,
85% of the
come
time
on,
that
guys.
happens, you will give the ball away back to the opposition.
Don't stop on.
Come on, defend better. Defend better, man. It's unlucky, man. Tom Heaton isn't keeping a clean sheet. 4-1. I really wanted Tom Heaton to keep a clean sheet, man. Consolation goal. 4-1.
Yeah,
But it's been an amazing game.
He's looked quite bright.
It's been an amazing game, though.
Doesn't mind.
I genuinely wanted Tom Heaton to keep a clean sheet. 4-1. 4-1. Damn.
He definitely did take a touch off Mattis de Ligt. Whether it did.
Oh,
I do, Jay. It doesn't
looks
really
like it might be an on-goal.
It's irrelevant now. The game's nearly over.
Oh,
He did, yeah.
yeah, it might be an on-goal. Unlucky, man.
Conditions.
Unlucky. He was trying to like clear the ball, but looks like it's an on-goal.
Yeah.
So Bournemouth still haven't scored a goal, man.
Very, very good player.
Bournemouth still haven't scored a goal. Galit, unlucky. Unlucky, Galit. But he's still been good. He's still been good today.
Finished here because there was plenty of danger left on this pitch.
Unlucky on goal.
Especially if you can get Kobbie Mainoo free like that.
Yeah, Kobbie. At least get 5.
Going here, Kobbie Mainoo up to the edge of the penalty area. It's a foul on Kobbie.
Oh,
Keeps going, gets the shot away, headed clear. Ugarte, bouncing ball, Cheeto.
oh, Cheeto, you're supposed to trap that and then shoot. Come on.
I wasn't sure what the referee was going to do. Was he going to pull it back or allow Kobbie Mainoo's?
But yeah, we've played today, man. I know we conceded an own goal, this and that, but they've delivered today. These are the performances we expect week in, week out.
That's what we were waiting for. That's why the whistle went. But he's back on his feet. He's moving okay.
Week in, week out. Give us performances like
to go. We're going to get the boards very shortly to tell us how many minutes of added time we're going to get.
And there.
Looking at how damp he is inside the technical area. We'll be hoping.
Come on, man.
Semenyo.
There we have it, man. Full time. No minutes of added time.
Manchester United.
Man United win.
4 goals to 1 and 4 really good goals.
4-1. What a game. What a game, man. What a game. Best game of preseason. And yeah, fair play to Ruben. Fair play to Ruben Amram, bro. He's done his thing. And just appreciate everybody that joined the stream. Right? Yeah, great game, bro. Great game. Great game. 4-1. We can't even ask for anything more, right? Yes, we conceded a goal, but it was an own goal. Unlucky from de Ligt. But yo, what a performance, bro. What a performance. For me, Patrick Dogu, man of the match. But I appreciate everybody that joined the stream and respect to everybody that watched that at crazy times, bro. Crazy times, different times. And people just stay up for Man United. And yo, that's the dedication from all the fans, bro. But what a game, man. What a game. Let's hope everybody just enjoys the rest of their week, man.